Hello, everybody. Good night. Good night. Dadman Walking 55. Good evening, everybody. How are you today? This is a completely unplanned, impromptu stream tonight, mostly to just see if I'm having the connectivity problems the missus is having today, which resulted in her uh, not having to end her stream way too early tonight. So I'm going live. It's really a chill chat in terms of there is no friggin' topic. We can talk about stuff, anything that comes up if you want to. What I'm doing though primarily is keeping an eye on the Penn State Notre Dame game, which is in the first quarter. Penn State did not score on its first drive. Notre Dame has the ball. Let's see. Well, we got a 2nd and 8, about the 24-yard line. So come in, Notre Dame fans. Come in, Penn State fans. Let me know what you think. What do you think? Who are you going for in this game? Fallout Dave. Hey. Was watching the game, but what they do? Crash the stream wherever you were watching it? Yeah, stream went down. She quit at that point. She was frustrated. So she was talking about some last night when we were talking with Miss Mark Muses. She was actually talking. She was saying, seeming to indicate there were some problems in too. Oh, sit back, relax. I've got dinner here, so folks, I am going to be eating at times. Oh my gosh! Wow, nice play. Nice gain for for Notre Dame. Right over the cornerback. Nice throw downfield. I mean, I'm getting the tweets out. I'm getting everything done. It was nice. It was the tight end lined out, just went straight down the right sideline, and the our linebacker was late getting over and just tossed it over his head. Beautiful throw. So let me see. I'm going to get the tweet out and everything else. So it's hard to believe that friggin' Notre Dame beat the crap out of Georgia a couple weeks ago, considering that pissed me off. And they only threw the ball for 90 yards, 15 completions, 90 yards, like 6 yards of completion. That's ridiculous. So, all right, I got that set up. And hey, Hell Legatus, how are you tonight? Good to see you. Good to see you. Feel free to share the streams out with all your connections. I'm slowly working on tweeting out and everything else. We're going to be here for a little bit. JT Kirk might join us tonight, my normal football co-host, but we will see. He's on call tonight, so we'll see what happens. So he's got the link. So we're going to end up with a third down here. Nice knockdown of the pass by the lineman on the rush. To try to do a little dump off the tight end, got smashed. All right, so bear with me 1 second, folks, because like I said, I cannot type and talk. But hey, hopefully you're having fun with us. You know, I call this a multi-purpose chill chat. So, all right, going Penn State, maybe force a punt here. So, okay, let's see. So anyway, yeah, there is more news in college football too, which is kind of interesting. So let's see. Oh wow. Okay, I don't get that. Old rule of thumb, put your feet on the 10-yard line as a punt returner. You do not go back. And these idiots keep doing it. He fair caught it like at the 1-yard line. Why? Either they're going down at the 1 or they'll go in the end zone for a touch. I don't know. I'm just getting too damn old. Jeez. So Wade, how are you? You say Notre Dame will win tonight. Well, very possible. Hello, Ang. How are you doing? I'm live. Doing good. Did you find your Dr. Pepper? All right. Gotcha. We're going to see Sonic though Saturday, right? All right. Yay. By 20. They're hoping for a big play to get on the highlight reels. Yeah. All right. So that's why I didn't call this a football stream tonight, because I mean, if stuff comes up, we'll talk about it. It doesn't have to just be football. So let me see. I'm just gonna only put, I know I'm on Twitch too, but I'm just gonna put the YouTube link because it'll have a nicer graphic out there on Twitter for people that are on Twitter. So all right, so we go there. Yeah, I got to make sure also I send out the YouTube link because I've sent out the StreamYard link before. Somebody's like, "Did you mean to send the StreamYard link to the whole world?" Like, no, I didn't mean to do that. So the tweet is out. Feel free, repost, reshare. Legatus, I don't know if you're on Twitter or not. If you're not, if you are, let me know because I, like to follow you sometime. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Wade, you ended early. I was just about getting ready to come in. You were starting to cut out. I was going to see, but it just streaming here nowadays. A lot of times is by the seat of my pants and last minute, depending on if I'm home, what's going on. I have put bills behind again. I gotta get caught up on that tomorrow night and on uh what is it, Saturday. Plus we're gonna go see Sonic 3 on Saturday and enjoy that. Ang and I will. So all this stuff coming up. Busy life, busy weekend. Sit with mom at times. Saw her tonight. She was doing well. Oh wow, yeah. Why do you fair catch at your own 1-2 yard line? I mean, it's like the only bad things could happen. You mutt the punt. I don't know. In my world, but then again, in my world, I'm like I'm not even controlling my own world. It'd be fun if I was. Let's see. We got 7 y'all out there. Thank y'all. Hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Really, as I'm still getting used to some stuff right now, so I'm a little scattered. We'll fall into a flow, and hey, if there's stuff out there y'all want to talk about, let me know. We can see about covered. I'll try to, Wade. I'll try to. A lot of times I'm barely at the yeah. But yeah, I will. Yeah, or any of us. Yeah, they just like to let us think we are, don't they? Now I'm going to move the mic because I do want to try to change my positioning around here because I do have to turn the chair to see the game. All right. So now I can see the game, talk to the mic. I'll have my phone on as as what I see, what's going on with the chat. You can turn to the computer if I have to, and the heat comes on. So, all right. Wow. Penn State on a third down runs the ball, and they get a first down now. Woo-hoo. So, folks, for people that care about this game, for people that want to keep up, who do you have in this game? Notre Dame or Penn State? Ugh. Honestly, I don't like either team. But since we have great people like Connie Cleary in the chat in our group, I definitely have to go for Penn State. So Yeah, I got to send somebody a message. So this truly is a chill chat. So when I say that, it's laid back. I'm not as high strung. I don't have the topic lined up, but so sit back, relax. As I said, these are the nights that sometimes if somebody in chat has something cool to say, sometimes we'll go for it. You know, again. So I guess any problems out on the StreamYard side? I mean, uh, well, looks like Notre Dame defended the third down play, so we're going to have another punt here. But are y'all seeing any problems on your side from your standpoint? I know the missus was having issues on hers. I'm not seeing any problems on my side. I'm not seeing any pauses or hitches. I mean, my computer's old anyway. Um, but let me know if y'all see. Wade, you're good? Okay. Oh, every time you find a stream, it's going with a few minutes freaking Disney. See, that's weird because I have seen a lot. Okay, thank you, Dave, and thank you, Wade. I have seen a lot of. I mean, there are channels that are running freaking Fox News live. They get taken down. They start another stream. I mean, like that. I've seen last few weeks college football games. I don't know. Maybe they're really picking it all up and that like crazy. So it's like I don't know. Maybe they're working their butts off to crap on everybody's parade. But there is big college football news out there today. A while back, Carson Beck, the Georgia quarterback who did not get to play in the Georgia game against Notre Dame because of the arm injury in the SEC championship game, had declared for the NFL draft a few days ago. Now has changed his mind. He's not going back to Georgia. He has entered the transfer portal. I mean, like, I got to talk to my kid up there to see what the scuttlebutt is. It's like, it's bizarre that he'd come back and then transfer. See, I tell you what I think has happened with him. And this brings up the bigger issue. If JT's around, we can hit it around a little bit tonight. Is that the dangers of playing in a championship game is reared his head. I mean, this kid got hurt in that game. It could happen in any game though, too. But that arm injury, I think they've told him for sure he's not a first round pick now. Honestly, his play on the field this year, I would have drafted him in the first round. Hell, the Gators had Anthony Richardson drafted 2 years ago in a friggin' first round. And I'm like, why the hell do you do that, Indianapolis? Yeah, he's got a big friggin' cannon, but he can't play quarterback. Anyway, it just, yeah. Yeah, you usually do just extra. Well, yep, I'm sure it's going to be like tomorrow night too. So, yeah, it's a lot of it is in the title too. So I don't think anyway. If I got in my title, I don't care. Oh yeah, I just said Penn State Notre Dame edition. I didn't say I'm broadcasting it. Yes, that, believe it or not, even my kid up there was like, it was a damn girlfriend. How many times has a guy gone in a career train wrecked by the girlfriend? Or at least that's a convenient excuse. That's what's so sad. The girlfriend gets the blame for it. But she did. He is there, and hey, it's all good. We shall see what he will do. Best of luck to him. Who knows where he'll end up? One thing is for sure, he is not going to end up at Florida. That's for sure. But where does a guy like that go? I mean, maybe Vanderbilt if Diego Pavia doesn't come back. All right, well, we got a first down play with Notre Dame at their own 35 after the trade of punts. And, ooh, wow. Leonard got hit that time on throw and it falls weakly into the ground. We'll bring up second down. So, wow, we got 10 people here on the YouTube side. Woohoo! Hit that like button, subscribe. We got to get 3 more to get to 6. To get to 675. Every time I say that, we go 3 butter. I love it, Wade. I love it. But some people still will never like Tebow. But I agree. Beck, I never liked Beck that much. Even the first year he took over for, Stetson Bennett. There was something off with him. Oh, okay, Dave. I'll try to be slower. All right. All right. Thank you for that timing. I keep getting excited and forget. But then again, I've skipped about half the plays. So, yeah, back to North Carolina. That actually may not be bad, Wade. That might be where he has to end up, is in an ACC school or worse, Maybe to Oregon State. Woohoo! But don't worry. They insist on those running quarterbacks. Oh, no, Dave, you're multitasking. That's awesome. You're playing a Lego Fortnite and watching a TV show. You have gotten addicted to that Lego Fortnite. You guys, 10 of y'all here on the YouTube side. Folks, what do y'all have to talk about? What do y'all, anything on your mind tonight? I mean, of course, we don't do the normal crazy topics, religion, politics, all that stuff. But how are y'all doing? What's up? Y'all doing anything of interest to you guys tonight? I am got to let's see. What time? Your game clock? It's at 4:45. It's at actually 4:43. I'm not trying to say much right now. And we have a change of possession. Woohoo! Leonard with an overthrow. Penn State picks it off. And now, the mouse and every broadcaster's favorite part of the game, the commercial. So 4:43. Yeah, yeah, you're gonna get just a little, I guess. No, it's hilarious, dude. Yeah, I wish we could get blizzarded in somewhere up there. Not here. Everything would not be good down here. But snow and ice tomorrow, cool. The Mrs. Stream's got you hooked. I'll always love building games back to the original SimCity. Oh, wow. You'll have to let her know that, because I know that'll mean a lot to her. Oh, dude, any ice is enough ice to stay home. Yeah. So. What do you mean 5 out of 10? Not sure what you mean about a 5 out of 10 there, but hey. Let's see. I'm actually multitasking too while we're at a commercial break, because I am planning something for tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I'm planning another late night, so let's see. Got that. Let's see that. Let's see. Yeah, as we said earlier last night, also be in prayer and having good thoughts for the people in California. That's really a sad situation there. Yeah. go. Got that. All righty. So we got that. So, hey. Oh, the Capital one ad. Oh, you mean the Jennifer Garner one? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They said last week that there's a potential we could have so much cold and the moisture was supposed to form in the Gulf, but it as time approached, I don't know how I do as a homeowner, I guess with that. But it would be interesting. It was just the thought of it was kind of neat, so there you go. All right. Got additional the preventable. Yeah, I know that whole thing. That is, yeah. If you're talking about the Notre Dame interception, that was hilarious. Well, it looks like Penn State's trying to get established in this game. They've got a little bit of a lead. On field position battles, I got to like myself. I haven't liked myself yet, so folks, make sure y'all like the stream. As I mentioned, I am actually eating dinner too. But then again, you know what? If we're going to watch sports, you got to have some friggin' food. Oh, my gosh. That's the one thing is the time delays. But, yeah. Unless you saw the pass I just saw, Wade. Like, dude, you need a Shaquille O'Neal to catch that pass. Thank you. Thank you, Follow Up Dave. Appreciate it. Yeah, but like the Miss always said, if you don't like yourself, who's going to like you? So I'm at 341, Wade. So I think you and I are right on close. I hate this damn playing these in the bowl games. It was their way to compromise to keep the bowl games alive, but this crap. This isn't the Orange Bowl. This is just a friggin' playoff game. Well, we got a 4th and 2. Penn State's lined up to go for it. And Penn State converts it. Yes. I like the replay on that one. Notre Dame had overloaded the weak side, the wide side of the field, and Penn State went right on the short side, strong side. Hey, Bragu, welcome. And hello, nurse. Mrs. By the way, Saturday morning, I think if everything's working and up and running, Amy Mannix are one of the shows that she's going to watch. I was a near disaster on that handoff. Well, Mrs. Dave said if it stinks your stream had trouble, maybe you can do another Lego Fortnite stream soon. Yeah, she's better about just stopping and walking away than I do. Oh, sorry. 10 of y'all here. It's funny. Y'all get the joy of. I hate both of these teams. I'm sorry. The only reason I'm going, Buddy Hepburn's a big Notre Dame fan. But Connie Cleary and Wes Cagle or Penn State. So I gotta go with Penn State. Just can't go for Notre Dame. Interesting play just there. One of the storylines of this game is Penn State's playing without its backup quarterback because he went into transfer portal to get to another school to be a starter or whatever else next year. Well, they've got a fullback playing quarterback in the Wildcat offense. And so the backup quarterback was more their running quarterback, but they've got 44th a fullback. So, all right. Mrs. said, yes, I think I have a lot of stuff in computer slowing it down. Cleaning up the computer while listening to me. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Wade, yeah, Wade, you're right. We got one big team and one fake Big Ten team that might as well be in the Big Ten while it's at it. So, Wade, they're not going to throw a flag like that, especially off on the sideline in a game like this. You want to not affect the outcome of the game if you're an official. Oh, my God. What the fudge? Uh-oh. We have an interception by Notre Dame on a really horrible, dead duck, stupid fade pass, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see what happens. Let's see what this call is. It's a big call right here. We have holding on the defense. Notre Dame got called for holding, so it's going to be a half distance goal, automatic first down. On the play, the interception's wiped off. But I will tell you, though, that's two friggin' fade passes by this Penn State offense. Fade passes are truly low percentage pass attempts. And even then, you got to throw it early into the far outside. That ball hung up so bad like a duck dying in midair that the receiver outran it and the defender had an easy pick, but he got called for a hold right off the line of scrimmage. Looking at the replay, I'm not sure about that call. Penn State, was there? But you're allowed contact at the line. He might have gotten a little bit too much of the jersey or the face mask throw on that call. Oh, the problem with Windows. Wait till we get Windows 11 and that crap. No, wait. When I saw the replay, I'd like to see it again. I'm not sure that was a. You're allowed to hit the receiver off the line. Gimmick play. They got a big tackle. Oh, they had him in motion. Oh, nice stop by the Dame defense. That will get us to the end of the first quarter. It'll be 3rd and goal for Penn State inside the 5. So, wait, I don't think that was a flag. Like I said, I'd like to see it one more time. He did more than contact, but to me, I don't know. That to me was play on. That to me, the ball came out and nowhere near. I know, that's what I was saying. Wait, it was a dead duck flying in the corner, and the receiver outran it, and the defender was just there to sit there and catch the ball, which I do not like the fade pass. I hate the fade pass. It is such a low percentage play. You got to have the right quarterback and receiver for it. And they did it twice in 3 plays. That's what was ridiculous about that. Was they did the same daggum low percentage play. So, Burgu says, I don't care about these teams either. Rather listen to the guy. Oh, gosh. Damn, dude. We might have to have an intervention for you if you'd rather listen to that. Geez, that's pretty damn desperate to avoid this game. Now, I don't know if he'd be proud of you on that one. I think he'd say give him this football game over her any day. But, oh, my gosh. You guys are great. Thanks for hanging out. This is pretty much what tonight's going to be. This is going to be sit here, I'm eating. We'll chat randomly through the game. Folks, if there's topics, we'll see what happens at halftime. And yes, I am eating dinner. It's hard to mute and stuff like that, but ooh, man, missus, I think I got some of the jalapeno from the diced tomatoes. Not sure I like that. I know, Brogu. I know. Wade says Mrs. needs to get the Taco Bell ice cream Mountain Dew flavor. Wait, is it in the Taco Bell store or is it like you get it from Walmart, but it's called Taco Bell ice cream? Surprised I hadn't heard about that from Aang yet. So, actually, I just thought about this. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. Gotcha. Maybe. I don't know. That may be more of an Aang thing. I try to reserve my sugar intake on certain things. Let's see. 0-0 enter one. And, oh my. Wow. All you have to do is throw the friggin' football above the knees and nope, threw it too low. We got a 4th and goal. Will Penn State take the points? Here's what it should have been a touchdown. The receiver should have stopped and made sure to secure the ball. But still, it was really an awfully bad throw. Oh, wow. James Franklin's going to kick the field goal. James Franklin is going to kick the field goal. I can't believe that. Normally he does something interesting. Somebody call a timeout? Yep. I know. I can't believe he's going to kick the field goal. Normally he goes for everything. No, I have not talked to Hungry Boy. I did hear from him an email. He's okay. He's just needing to step away from things for a bit. But he said he's okay. Wished everybody Happy New Year. So Drew Allard for Penn State. Wow, 4 of 11. Yeah, he's really off target. That last pass was just an easy toss for a touchdown. Then we got it will be a field goal attempt. All right. 3-0 Penn State. They're on the board. Drew Allard for Penn State's 4 of 11, 49 yards. Penn State on the ground is averaging 4 yards a carry. Good average. Split between Katron Allen and Nicholas Singleton. They've run for 55 yards on 13 carries. What could have been there, that should have been a touchdown on that drive, but the bad throw. Riley Leonard's only 6 passes, I guess in 4 quarters. That could be 24 passes. But Riley Leonard's only 2 of 6 for 38 yards, plus that pick that a little while ago in the first quarter. So far, Notre Dame has only run the ball 13 yards, averaging under 3 yards a carry. Definitely a different story than when they played Georgia. Mitchell Evans has the 2 catches for Notre Dame. That's what the thing is. This is Notre Dame's defense is very good. I will say with the way they dominated Georgia, but I do not think they have enough offense to beat Texas or Oklahoma. Oh no, Ohio State. Sorry. That's how. And folks, I tell you, this is almost the worst. This is almost the worst Final Four teams that I could have hoped for. But I say great people that follow Penn State are the reason why I'm going for Penn State. But I cannot go for Texas. But I also don't want Ohio State to beat them. So This Texas is not real SEC. They're that other conference. Tell you, Notre Dame's going to have to throw this ball at some point. 10 likes already. Yes, small time Republic, you're here. Yes. We've been yelling about that with him all season. He took the points. Yay. Great to see you, small time Republic. What do you think about your new quarterback coming from Oklahoma? Unless that's changed. Geez, I turn around and here they're getting Jackson Arnold from Oklahoma. Unless it's changed, like today, we find out that Carson Beck is not going to go to the NFL draft after all. He's going to stay in college, but he's not staying at the University of Georgia. He is going to transfer somewhere. I mean, well, no surprise, because I tell you, I think everybody knew that damage on that arm. He's going to have to prove that he can still throw the football. Nobody's going to waste a draft pick on a guy with a busted up arm like what happened to him, which gets back to the whole debate of are the conference championship games even relevant anymore? Are they worth the extra game? Are they worth the exposure? So, but, good to see you, small time Republic. By the way, everybody, if you're in this game, who do you have a dog in the fight? Are you cheering for one team or the other? Notre Dame or Penn State? Beck to Miami and Ewers to Georgia would be interesting. Well, that would be interesting, but I would wonder if Ewers would just go pro at that point. But that could be interesting. So I don't know though. This deal of 1 year quarterbacks, and I don't know, the new college football is really I don't know, very interesting to me. I don't know how long I can survive the new system of college football because that's too much changes. Even the NFL, usually players don't stay more than a year. You can't. I mean, you got contract lengths, stuff like that, but this just somebody deciding they played 3 games and they get up and decide to move unilaterally. Yeah. Dave said neither team means much to you. Well, I'm going, like I said, for Penn State because of some great fans we got here. But then again, we got great fans that are cheer for Notre Dame. I just can't go for Notre Dame. To me, Notre Dame's one of those teams that you love to hate. Oh, yeah, it's a mess. Unrestricted. See, it's what happens is that they can just what you found this year. Players were starting to drop off their teams after 3 or 4 games in. As long as they didn't hit that certain point, then they would transfer so they could save another year of eligibility. Then what we found out at playoff season, even teams in the playoffs had players entering the portal. Now the system forces them to declare early. It's because they got to get into the next school and there's logistical issues. But, I mean, hell, the friggin' Florida Gators had a mediocre linebacker who demanded to play every third down, only an outside linebacker. All this crap he imposed on the Gator coaches, they let him walk. Apparently, LSU picked him up. I'm like, I just don't get it in terms of college sports. And that they can just decide, boom. Usually, at least in the NFL, I mean, you'd have a 1 year contract, but not like this where everybody's seemingly on a 1 year contract. But if you know a lot about college sports, that's been the dirty secret of college sports for a long time is essentially all these from the school side, every player could be dropped every year. They had to prove themselves and keep their work to the university. Otherwise, they could lose their scholarship. All right, Brogu, thanks for stopping by. If you're not too asleep, then hey, Yes, I appreciate the sentiment, and that's not about being political, but appreciate President Carter's naval service, and definitely the Habitat for Humanity. Absolutely, absolutely, definitely. Um, the model, just a really nice guy, and one of the decent human beings, especially in terms of the world of politics. But absolutely, he made 100 years old, which was very interesting. I don't know if he was ever the oldest president. I don't know if we had any presidents that made it to 100 before, but we had a run of celebrities that kept dying at 99. Betty White made 99. Bob Barker was 99. So it was good to see that somebody made it to that point. But yeah, absolutely. And thank you for that reminder. That's why we have flags at half staff now. Not sure for how long or what the etiquette is on it, but all right. So we got a Notre Dame possession now. We've unbalanced line to the left. Yeah, I don't know this Riley Leonard guy for Notre Dame. He can throw. I mean, that touchdown pass he threw against Georgia was a zip, but I don't know if he would translate to the NFL. Just the team seems like he doesn't. At least I've not seen enough of them to play, to be honest. But usually everything's been quick, short passes, even 10, 15 yards. But I mean, they're quick passes. They're not really sit back, read the pocket, read the field in the pocket. But it looks like Notre Dame's going to start trying to throw a little bit. Well, but he got the first down on that run. Dick Van Dyke. Oh, wow. Yeah, did he turn 99 or did he turn 98? I know he just had a birthday. And Dave said Bob Barker. Yeah, he got so close. So that's how Betty White was. Betty White was supposed to have a birthday, like a one of those live stream things that go through the movie theaters, a Fathom event type thing, and she had passed just before that took place. Actually, I was thinking of taking the missus to that, but it did not happen. So, well, at least we've got a decent game tonight. It's not boring bad. It's just low scoring. And Jeremiah Love, he just posted a number early in the game against Indiana when he broke off a 98-yard touchdown run. He's only run for 40 yards on 15 carries. So, what the hell? Some of these Penn State fans have these big, jumbo, oversized baseball cap things I've never seen before. So he will be 100 this year coming up December. Okay. All right. Well, let's hope that he does it, and then they'll hopefully be able to do the big celebration for him. That would be interesting. So we have a 3rd and 10 for Notre Dame now. And interesting play call. Looked like a little bit of Billy Napier there with this Notre Dame offense. A lot of running and running your quarterback, and then like flat out swing out, bubble screens, whatever you want to call it, cut passes. Not really down the field tonight by Notre Dame. Well, this time at least a Penn State receiver catches the ball, calls for the fair catch at the 10-yard line this time, not at the 2. Or the Hard Rock Stadium. I've been there before. I actually went to a Florida Miami game one year with a friend of mine, and God, that place was hot. I mean, it was hot, but it wasn't a bad stadium though. It wasn't hard to get in and all either. It was really and this is before more recent renovations, probably about 15, I don't know, 20 years. I don't know. No, Will Muschamp was the coach. So it probably was, let's see. I don't know what year. I think it was in the 2000s. Oh, really? Riley Leonard is from the next town over from small town Republic. Philip Rivers now coaches the other high school there. Oh, wow. I thought I heard that Philip Rivers was in high school coaching now. Oh, well, let's take a look at the stats while we got about 9:35 in the first half remaining. Penn State leads Notre Dame 3-0. It's funny. Remember, we got the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th seeds still alive. 1 through 4 all lost last week, and 9 through 12 lost the previous week. Taking a look. Let's see. Drew Allard still 4 of 11, 49 yards. Penn State's running the ball for 55 yards. Notre Dame through the air, 4 of 8. Riley Leonard's 4 of 8, 48 yards, and the 1 interception. So Jeremiah Love, who was just mentioned in the stat, has run the ball 3 times for 10 yards. Notre Dame is averaging 2.5 yards a carry, though. So a far cry from what they were able to do against Georgia, even though statistically they only ran about 150, 160 yards. It was a very effective run game. It was a very effective run game. They frustrated Georgia. They kept drives alive. They kept the Georgia offense off the field, which was really a frustrating way to lose a game. So we've got let's see, well, 1st and 10 coming out. We'll have to figure out some halftime show, I guess. Well, this Drew Aller guy keeps throwing high. Had the man on a wheel route, just once again, way too high. No, now I tell you, ESPN's doing a good job with the breakout tonight. Interesting graphic. Drew Aller is over a 4 of 10. He's 2 of 2 on screen passes, which are really short passes, but he's only 2 of 10 on other passes. Yeah, just float it. That's all he had to do. Get some air. Nice little run there by Penn State to move the ball out to the 30 for a first down. Yeah, sometimes you just float the ball, let the receiver run under it. That's the second pass that he's overthrown like that. They had one earlier over on a corner route that he just overthrew the running back 44 in the Tyler Warren, who's also serving as Penn State's running quarterback tonight. He's already lined up at least once. He is actually 44. Tyler Warren, the running back, is actually lined up at quarterback right now. So, wow. And then he just runs forward for 10 yards and a first down. This ain't going to be a sexy game tonight, folks. It's just going to be a lot of running, short passing, and defense. As I say that, they post up a stat. Explosive plays, 146. They had a lot this year. Wow, they were going to let him throw the ball. But, oh my, wow. Ends up escaping for about 6 or 7 yards on that one. They're actually going to let him throw the football, but he avoided the rush, rolled out to the left, went down the sideline for about 6 or 7 yards. No, it looks like he might have gotten about 9 yards. It should have been a loss. Should have been a loss, but made it. I watching this Penn State team, I'm like, I can't believe you got 146 explosive plays this year. Plus, also, it's coached by James Franklin, which is, I don't know. I think some of those explosive plays may have been because of playing bad competition. Because we had that discussion, that debate about Indiana and Penn State, level of competition of the teams that I actually did play in the Big Ten. It's, looks like they're doing. Looks like it's probably going to be the type of thing with the first team that makes a turnover, an unforgivable sin, will be the one that loses this game. Yeah. So, all right. Aller, another read option, but they hand it off, and so Penn State's got to drive, folks. Penn State's driving this ball down again. They're now inside of Notre Dame territory at about the 24-yard line. We got about 5 minutes, just under 6 minutes left in the first half. So now Penn State's getting the running game established now. About 4. Look, they've had quite a few good runs recently, 4 or 5 yard or more runs. See what shall happen. 8 times on the ground this drive, only 1 pass. And that was probably the letdown of Georgia. Was not the quarterback issues for Georgia, was the defense. So that defense did not get they didn't force Riley Leonard to have to really, really throw the ball. And they kept positions just running strategic first downs. Of course, Georgia needs to get better wide receivers, ones that can actually catch the ball. I got a 3rd and 5 here. Penn State keeps it on the ground, and they're stopped short. So now, small town Republic. Here's what we go. You made the call. What will James Franklin do? 4th and 2. Will he go for it? Will he kick the field goal? Ha! Sorry. Technically 4th and 1. ESPN analytics, F you and up it to the sideways with your ESPN analytics. Shove it up your arse. I'm so sick of analytics. Now, that was a decent play call for Penn State. They convert, but I don't know. That was interesting. One thing blocking, but with the pass behind the line, you can block, but so we have Penn State first down and 10 at the 12. And yeah, folks, I'm sorry. I am eating because it's football. And I got home late tonight. I did see Mom tonight, so there goes a flying helmet. Small town Republic, I actually enjoyed that game. Miami, Iowa State. I really enjoyed it for a while, but when Cam Ward took himself out of the game, it lost all meaning. But yeah, I know what you mean about paper thin defense. At least they started playing a little bit defense in the second half. And hell, snorta poopas, hello humans and other critters. Welcome. Good to see you. I'm just sitting here rampaging about college football tonight. All right, we're going to have a third down and about 3 from the 5-yard line tonight. Coming up with this plate. Connie Cleary, hey, Hell State, woohoo! Hey, Connie, go Penn State. And Connie, I DM'd you earlier about something tomorrow night, but tonight is about Penn State. We are coming down to the 2-minute warning. Penn State's got a 3rd and 3. Toss right, goes touchdown, Penn State! With 2:18 in the first half left to go. 15-play drive, 90 yards in 7 minutes, 17 seconds. Wow. Only one pass attempt on that drive. That was old school running Bear Bryant college football. Or Barry Switzer, just run the ball. Well, Barry Switzer had been in a wishbone format. Jess, hey, Jess, how are you tonight? Yeah, I got my back to the StreamYard. And there we go. It's now attacked on the extra point. 10-0 Penn State over Notre Dame. Of course, we'll go to the commercials. So let's see here. And hello, Jess. Welcome. Good to see you tonight. Woohoo! All right. So with a score 10-0 and 2:18 left in the first half. This is becoming, I don't know, this game could really get one-sided very, very quickly. Hot damn, absolutely. Hot damn. Let's see. Let's take a look. So far, Notre Dame is 75 yards total offense, 48 through the air, 4 of 8 passing. Riley Leonard averaging only 2.5 yards a carry, 11 carries, 27 yards on the ground. Drew Aller has not looked good for Penn State tonight. He's missed wide open receivers repeatedly. But hey, that last drive, you may not need to throw much with this one. Drew Aller, 5 of 13, 53 yards. And as a team, Penn State's run the ball for 141 yards, averaging 5.4 yards a carry. So they are finding some magic that Georgia did not find on the ground. Oh, she said she's going to go broke. Oh, that's so cool. That's too funny. Nice. I'm afraid, Dave, I don't do anachronisms very well, so I don't know if you can define that or not, but so yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the blue screen of death. Yeah. Got that too. NFL's moved the Rams wildcard playoff game against Minnesota Vikings to Arizona after days. Oh, I bet. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely. There's also a golf tournament out there that's coming up, I think, next week that they said that's like really, really close to one of the fires. There's sports takes a back seat to everything else that's going on there with that. It's been interesting, but that would make sense. It's not too far of a move. But yeah, just At least they have that availability. Or Las Vegas. I'm surprised they didn't decide to move it to Las Vegas. But I don't know the drive. I don't know if it's easier for people if they did leave LA to get to Arizona or Minnesota or Las Vegas. So playoff game Monday night at State Farm Stadium, home of the Arizona Cardinals. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. Yeah, we all know that the Arizona Cardinals are not busy this time of year. They did one year, many, many years ago when they made I think they did make the Super Bowl against Pittsburgh, I think. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, all right. Let's see. Let's go. So Notre Dame's got the ball with 2:18 left in the first half. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of play work. So this was going to go down to the 2-minute warning. All right, we'll have a 2nd and 1, 2-minute warning coming up. 10-0 Penn State over Notre Dame. So let's see. Trying to multitask here. Sorry again, folks. Hey, we got somebody else on the Twitch side. Hey, thank you over there. Chewy. Wait a second. Sorry, Chewy. I didn't even see. Sorry, I had somebody else. Sorry, Chewy. I just saw this. Let's see. Had to see the Notre Dame Penn State game through the Pat McAfee and his guys on ESPN2. Yeah, let's see. There it is. Okay, there it is. Let's see. What the heck? Chewy, I'm sorry. There it is. Okay, I've had my back to the screen. Sorry about that, Chewy. Hey, thanks for hanging on. Good to see you. Sorry for missing that way back there. Sorry about that. Glad you're still with us, though. Thank you. All right. So, folks, how is this game going for you? Who you got in it, Notre Dame or Penn State? Yeah, I'm kind of like you, Pat McAfee. But then again, probably if it's your only option to watch something, you may have to do it. I don't know. It's hard to believe he's a punter, a kicker. It just seemed too dramatic, too excitable. So, let's see. That's Mrs. Mrs. I've got to send you a message, okay? I need to check it and let me know I need a response on something. So, all right. Look at that. All right. Yay. Chewy likes Notre Dame to win the game, but Penn State's defense not having anything in terms of fighting Irish, having explosive big plays. See, the thing is I've not seen Notre Dame's offense, at least tonight, structure anything that would be an explosive offense. They've already been dink dunk, shorter passes. I mean, like against Indiana, they had the big running play. Against Georgia, they had the block punt. They didn't really throw the ball down the field against them either. So, oh, nice pass rush by Penn State. Leonard goes down. We'll have a second and 10, I think. All right. Steve Angeli, it looks like they may have to bring the backup quarterback in. Leonard got whacked with that play. So we're seeing. I wonder if we're going to have a concussion protocol situation. Excuse me. Sorry, folks. Let's see. All righty. Love the multitasking. Hey, all right, Mrs. Dabman. Yes. Oh, Connie, I did send you a message. If you don't mind checking soon, or sometime tonight, I appreciate it. Riley Leonard did not know. Let's see the play. All right. Steve Angley was like 10 to 30. Oh, nice throw. All right. Was still time left on the clock. It's a minute 26. They got the first down. That was a nice throw by the backup quarterback coming in right off the bench. Oh! And then fumble! Looks like Penn State should have the ball from the way it looked like. No, how did Penn State not get the ball back? How did that guy for Penn State was on the ball? Well, good hustle by Notre Dame to grab the ball. That's for sure. That is for sure. I'm like, what the heck? It was reminiscent of the end of the first half against Georgia when Gunnar Stockton got hit and the ball pops out. But in this case, he rolled up. The number 11 for Penn State just happened to roll a little bit over the ball, which put him in a so they were able to drive him off the ball. So, okay, let's see. All right, there's a timeout. Leonard not known for being this big arm type dude. One would expect we could dominate with his legs, but not happen to a degree. At some point, Notre Dame defense will start break down in the second half. Yeah, I think we saw signs of that on this last drive with the running game. The 7-minute drive, 15 plays by Penn State, so it could be happen. Yeah, absolutely, we would have done that. All right. So hey, okay, I'll check. Thank you. Let's see. We got 13 people here. Hey, welcome everybody. Woohoo! Great to see y'all tonight. Great to see y'all. Thanks for coming out, hanging out. Appreciate it. Let's see how it goes. So I appreciate y'all hanging out. Like I said, this was really it was a test stream. Hail, JT Kirk. How are you? Good to see you, JT. How are you tonight? Thanks for coming by. And now we got, let's see how this is going to get run out onto this field. Let's see, Notre Dame, there's only 44 seconds left in the first half. It's important at least to get some points here. Well, can they at least get the field goal? That's the question. All right, at the 28-yard line. And he throws the ball way out of bounds. All right. We'll be coming up on a second down play. Doing all right, work stuff. Okay, well, JT, if things clear up on your side, you have the link, okay? And don't worry, if you had to pop in and pop out, that's fine too. All right, so we've got a 2nd and 10 now from Ohio State. God damn, they're tomorrow night. Notre Dame pass rush up the middle. Oh, about a 5-yard completion. Notre Dame only has one timeout left. Now we're down under the 30-second mark. Brings up a 3rd and 6 at about the 24-yard line. Okay, I think we got a timeout by Penn State. Yep. I don't know. That's one of those things with about the clock had just slipped under 20 seconds. At that point, I'm playing. I'm not burning in a timeout. I don't care, unless your defense was completely way out of whack. It's like, you I don't know. I think the coach has burned too many timeouts too early nowadays. So let's see. So, all right. All righty. Woohoo! All right. That sounds good. Let's see. Penn State got screwed in 1994. They went undefeated so they could be co-champs with the. Yeah, it's funny how in those days that, with just the voting and stuff, the two teams ended up undefeated. You didn't necessarily have co-champs. It happened the last time, and the only time I remember was the year with Colorado and Georgia Tech. Okay, we got it. Ooh, there's a flags on the play there. Is it a false start or is it offsides? They reset the clock to 20 seconds. Let's see. Big conference on the field. This is where you cue the Jeopardy music. Cue the Jeopardy music. All right. Let's see. They're going to call Penn State for being offsides on that one. Yay. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Well, we got a 3rd and 1. Can they get the conversion of the first down, even if they don't score here? With about 20 seconds left in the first half. I will tell you, I like this backup quarterback for Penn State, for Notre Dame. Golly, get my teams right. The Golden Domers. This kid. How many times have we seen backup quarterbacks thrown in a game? Now, granted, the situation required it by having to throw with the lack of time, but how many times have we see quarterbacks just put in the backup and just hand off. But this kid had a good game against Oregon State. They said I think probably last year, but it was he's been very impressive till that time. Nice pass rush by the Penn State Nittany Lions, which will probably force Notre Dame to have to just settle for a field goal attempt. Yeah, 2 seconds left, so that okay, so we got 2 seconds left. That was a nice pass rush. Very nice pressure by that Penn State defense. So, yep, totally enjoying the game. I would if I were you too. Yeah. Oh yeah, JT and his opinion about the Ohio State and the Maize and Blue School. Oh, they made sure to give Michigan a co-championship in 1997. Interesting. We got a field goal attempt. The kick is up, and the kick is Notre Dame is on the board. We have a 10-3 game headed to halftime. So let's take a look at the stats, too, with this one, folks. Let's see. Hey, how all this goes. All right. Now I got to shift all the equipment back around the other way. So I'm trying to not drag the chair so y'all don't have to hear the 11 of y'all watching me tonight. Thank y'all so much. It's cool. Thank you. I appreciate y'all being here. So, all right. Let's turn the chair around. All right. All right, here we go. All right, we got 10 on the YouTube side. We got two on the Twitch side. We know Chewy's over on the Twitch side. Thank you, Chewy, and thank you everybody that's over here on the YouTube side. By the way, tomorrow night, 10 p.m., I am going with another Late Night with Dad Man again. Usually our squirrel streams, they could last from an hour and 15 minutes if I'm falling asleep to 6 hours long. I don't tell my guests that they could go 6 hours long. I'm kidding out there. But yeah, that's happened before where we had somebody come in that said, hey, you're ending when we're going, and then we'd go another 3 hours. So, yeah. But we use the force, folks. We just use the force. Hold on a second. Let's see. All right. Oh man. All right. So JT says, oh, thank you. I thank you. I'll think you're talking about me, but I think you're talking about somebody else, though. Oh, JT, are you turning into a battle droid now? Roger, Roger. All right, small time. Know a guy from the '97 team. He rode the bench mostly. He was always big and call himself the champion. When I'm like, you split it. There's no champion. LOL. Yeah, that's true. Well, you know their song is Champions of the West. You know how they do. So. Yeah, see. I got to send the missus another thing. Sorry. Well, I will tell you a good thing tonight. Sent missus another note. I will tell you, I did get to see Grandma Man walking tonight. We sat around and we had some fun. It was nice. Oh, the Roger, over, under. Yeah, I got you. Hey, I'm telling you though, that Grandma Man Walking was surprised. I didn't stay as long tonight as I stayed Tuesday night, but hell, when Florida beat the living shite out of Tennessee, oh yes, we actually have a great basketball team in Gainesville for once. It's been a many years, but damn, that team kicked Tennessee's ass up and down the floor. And I say that we use the harsh language seriously because it was a butt kicking. It was a physical game, and Florida out Tennessee. I mean, it was just right in their face. And Mom was like, "Are you going home?" I'm like, "No." And she's like, "The next thing is near 10 o'clock." She said, "You watched the whole game?" I'm like, "Yeah." It was funny the other night. Mom and I was telling her, it's been February 14th, Valentine's Day will be a year since her surgery, and I spent weeks after that, mostly in the hospital and in rehab with her for better part of a month and a half to just most nights because she didn't want to be alone and sleeping in a chair and then dealing with work and all that stuff. And then it happened in March. We had basketball. I keep reminding Mom, we watched basketball like crazy. We're gonna have to do something this year. She's like, I don't remember much of it. And sometimes she's like, okay, I think I remember a little bit or here or there, but that type of thing. So all right. So all right. All right. So hey folks, I just was really, really thinged with Mom, and I will give me ham on 5, hold the mayo. Mrs. Please, let's I'm not as good as you for all that stuff, but I hope that you can do a Cosme of Airplane one time. Okay? Or actually, I wish I could a special invite. I wish we would could afford that webinar thing, or we could do it where we could send the link to people and they just come in and we could watch it all together. And actually, I don't know. Anyway, but Cosme seems to work. I'm just rambling. All right, back to what I was trying to say a bit ago. All right, we are at the half. 10-3 Penn State over the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Riley Leonard is 6 of 11 for 63 yards before he just left the game. Who knows what his status is? I will endeavor to figure out a status unless JT or Small Time, if y'all find out what his status is. It looked like they were checking for a concussion because he looked at the ref and the ref blew the whistle. So, but Steve Angeli and Gelly, 6 of 11, 6 of 7, 44 yards. Not big in terms of downfield, but was very efficient. His passes looked really, really good, and he seemed to bring some life to this Notre Dame offense. Now up 107 yards passing. Overall, as a team, Notre Dame has run the ball for 15 yards, 1.2 yards per carry. This Penn State defense has been pretty darn tough, and looks like they're going to force Notre Dame to have to throw the football. Drew Aller, as I said earlier, was been inconsistent, overthrowing some wide open receivers. 5 of 13, 53 yards, 26 carries, 141 yards on the ground. Just really a pretty good game for a championship game. The one interception on an overthrow but Riley Leonard has been the only turnover we've had so far. The kickers have been good for both teams, making their field goals, and only 4 punts between the two teams, which is really interesting in a game like this. I mean, so it's not been a bad. You can have some very, very bad, boring, crap 10-3 games. This has been a good game. Like Small Town Republic said earlier, this game was in some ways a lot better than that horrendous well, it's horrendous for some people, but I tell you, it was fun watching Miami and Iowa State go at it. But when the Miami starting quarterback pulled himself out for business purposes, I was like, I mean, he played long enough to set a record, and then he quit on his team. Either, when I found that out, I lost all the respect for the decision. If you're going to play the game, then play the game. If you're going to play part, then make it. Don't just play it to set a record and do that crap. I just was really, really selfish with that. So that's, at least that's my pontificating. So hopefully we get a little more action. This could be a very good second half, folks, with this game. At least we've got a good game. It's one of the better ball games of all the entire bowl season. Definitely one of the better of the playoff games. Yes, and thank you, JT Kirk. Thank you for promoting the Mrs. channel right there. Yeah, definitely appreciate you to do that. Mrs., if you'd like to come on, well, I know you're dealing with stuff over there. Never mind. I was going to say, if you want to come on and talk about your channel, you got a lot of stuff coming up. So, all right. All right. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, folks, we'll bring the missus out. I wasn't sure where she was with recording and loading stuff. And hey, guess what, guys? Y'all get the Y'all will get the best, hottest halftime show known to man anywhere. The great Mrs. Dadman Walking. Better than the Ohio State marching band. Better than the victors, or self-declared victors from the state of Michigan, which I like to call it Michigan. Oh, you don't have headsets. Well, would you like to walk in here and, what happened to the headsets? Well, if you want to walk in here and kick me off my computer, you can. So, okay, gotcha. Okay, no problem. But hey, you guys get to just wait even longer for the wonderful halftime show.
Hey, I can come here.
Oh, okay. Hey. Oh, you don't even need the headsets. You can just talk then.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, it's the missus.
Hello.
Hey, so what's up, hon? What you got coming up?
Well, I don't have my calendar. I should have brought my calendar in. Let's see. What's today? Thursday. Tomorrow I do my morning musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking. Saturday at 2 a.m. I am going to be doing Insomniac Theater, where I'll be watching a movie. I'm probably going to do one of the movies from Miss Martin Muse's challenge of action movies. So if you guys want to have just some fun, go over to Miss Martin Muse's Twitter or X, and they've got a 10 movie challenge for action movies. So I might watch an action movie. That's
by the way, did you hear Jess in the chat said she shared the rest of the Bridgerton photos for the Walmart stuff with Miss Martin Muses, and Miss Martin Muses said laughed and said she'll go broke now. So
oh, that's funny.
Yep.
So, oh my gosh, what's this? What is this?
That's my personal private stash of contraband.
Did you not like that?
Oh, no. I will get to it. I was just working things
okay,
out.
Never mind. Okay, so that's Saturday at 2 a.m. At Saturday at 10 a.m.
Yep.
I'm doing Saturday morning cartoons. We're going to have Mortal Kombat, Defender of the Realm, the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, Animaniacs, the original, and some various just old cartoons. Betty Boop, Popeye, some Max Fleischer, I can't remember his name, but anyway, cartoons. Oh, it's very, very interesting. Some of them I cannot air.
God, look at JT Kirk. Look at you.
It's a Hershey's chocolate bar
With our almonds.
with almonds. Yes, it is bad. Shame on you. So anyway, that's what I'm doing on Saturday.
No, 2 a.m. Eastern.
2 a.m.
Insomniac.
It's Insomniac. I mean a.m. It will be at 2 a.m.
Yep.
So if you're up on Friday and you don't go to bed, when it turns Saturday, that 2 a.m. Yep. So yes, it will be 2 a.m. And then at 10 a.m. I'm going to do Saturday morning cartoons. And then Sunday at 3 p.m. I'm having a retro TV. We're going to be watching The Pretender. We're going to start the first season, the pilot episode, and start watching them. Mondays, this coming Monday, we're doing our anniversary show, but I'm hoping maybe the next Monday, the 20th, of starting a primetime TV at either that one will probably be at 9, but I'm probably going to put it at 8:00 for other ones. And we're going to start watching Batman the Animated Series. I have got all of them, and I have never watched them. So I thought that I would do that. That will be on the 20th, though.
On Monday, that's after my show with Tommy. That's
yes,
9
it'll be
p.m.
at
yes.
9 p.m.
Yeah, so folks, hey, get the word out about that. You Batman. I've only heard about how great the Batman animated series is. So, get the word out. Bring your friends and everybody else. You come enjoy, a series that apparently is very well loved, very well respected.
So
by everybody out there.
I'll be doing that. On the, Dadman has his stuff that
she does not sleep. She does not sleep.
I sleep maybe 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
And then I'll catch up. Like today, I took a nap after my morning show. And then I went to do my puttering around with Lego Fortnite. And my computer was being a boo-boo. I don't know if it's the computer or the internet. I'm going to check my Ethernet connection because I do have an Ethernet, but it kept flipping back from Ethernet to Wi-Fi. So we're going to check and see what that is.
We can't help with the actor's mug, JT Kirk, but yeah, apparently he's a very good voice actor as the Joker in the series.
Yes. Sometimes you have to just set stuff aside. I know it's hard sometimes, especially when they're doofuses, but
no, I had that problem with the history movies relating around history
and certain actors.
Yeah, it's like, but not to cut. I'm sorry for cutting you off, but anything else?
No, I'm still doing my regular Tuesdays at 1 Lego. Not Lego, building block streams, block party. This coming Tuesday, I will be doing the polar bear that was gifted to me by Fallout Dave. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, that's about it. I've been adding some watch parties.
So what day is that, on Tuesday?
Yeah, the block parties are on Tuesday at 1 p.m.
Okay. Hopefully you're not working that day, Dave.
I hope not.
Yeah.
I'm wanting to add something. I like doing crafting. I like, and I haven't done it. And I think the only way I'm going to do it is if I have a stream, which is kind of pathetic on my part, but still, it is what it is. I have some like diamond dot paintings to do. And I want to start doing some more crocheting and things like that. And I think the only way I'm going to do it is if I have a craft stream. So that probably will be sometime during the day. I'll be doing something with that. So what time was that? What was that? Let me see that one more time.
Oh, I was just saying with that
I
one.
know, but I need to. Okay, so
I got to lock that.
Okay, so
I'll let you know, but that's a possibility for you.
Okay, so yeah, that's something I'm going to have to work on. Because it seems like I don't get anything done unless I'm streaming. I actually started working.
I've broken her down, folks. I've broken her down.
Well, I've got other stuff I got to do. I'm trying to still get my studio done. I'm trying to get our pantry clean. There's just so much crap. Life is crazy, but that's kind of what I'm planning on doing. We had a JoJo Bizarre Adventure watch party, our anime in the afternoon. That is another thing we do, anime in the afternoon, Wednesdays at 4 p.m. and we're watching
Oh,
JoJo's
man.
Bizarre Adventure.
JT's got to head out. All right. Well, options still open, though. Hopefully you get everything fixed for work, dude. Yep. And Connie says hey again to you.
Hello, Connie. So that the anime in the afternoon is kind of fun. I'm enjoying watching that. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. My watch parties are mainly for me to be able to watch stuff that I want to watch or haven't watched in a while, and share some of my DVD collection with you. At some point, I want to do
3,000 or 5,000.
I don't know. There's a lot,
You
and
lost track.
I've got bags and boxes I haven't even cataloged yet. What I want to do, I think this would be fun, and maybe I'll do it with the Insomniac Theater. Once I get it all set up, just do a randomizer and have it pick a number, and I have it on I have a document that has all the on the website that has all the movies and stuff in it, and whatever number it is, that's the movie we watch.
Oh, that's cool. I like to call it the Randominator.
The Randominator.
Exactly.
But I've got to get, like I said, I still got a lot of stuff I've got to document and things like that. So
absolutely.
But yeah, that's what I have planned today.
All right. Well, folks, make sure you catch her in the morning, 10 o'clock. I know y'all missed her. I missed her.
I have missed streaming. Yeah. I really have. I'm glad to kind of get back into it. The watch parties are fun. And I just kind of felt that if I didn't start them, they would never have gotten started.
That stupid Exploding Kittens, though.
Oh, maybe we'll watch Exploding Kittens later tonight.
I tell you what, though, I love that stupid polar bear video game they had inside of it.
Yes.
It made the polar bears brutal.
Yes.
You know, it was like, good for you, and I could think it was Snortopoopas and the polar bears, but anyway,
maybe we'll do a little watch party later on tonight, and we'll see if I can get my computer working good. I'm trying to get. I think my computer is just full, and it's saying, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get stuff cleaned off of it and things. So maybe later on tonight we'll watch the rest of Exploding Kittens.
You never know.
So thank you, everybody.
Bye. And here's Ang. Hi, Ang. Welcome. Say hello to everybody. No, you're saving your voice. All right.
Ang says hello.
Yes. It's a family event when you come around here for our streaming events.
Well, bye, everybody. Thank you for letting me hijack the stream for a little bit.
It's okay. We do it all the time when we walk to the kitchen.
I know.
So.
Okay, bye.
Well, now that I've gotten completely busted, my secret stash got raided. Join me tomorrow night at 10 o'clock for late night. I may go live early with the Texas Ohio State game. We will probably be on the late night show keeping an eye on that Texas Ohio State game. It's hard not to. But I would Fonadale says hi to Ang. Ang's the honorary bear according to Snortopoopa, so waves a paw. And yes, one of my guests tomorrow night, Connie Cleary. Hey, I'm looking forward to talking to Connie in person, hanging out with us. Wes Cagle, I hope will be there tomorrow night. So we'll have 2 representatives of Penn State. Yay. If all works out according to plan. But all right, we got to be nearing time for second half. So, folks, that was your halftime entertainment. And you got your daily bonus. You got your bonus of the misses. All right, folks. Wow. Ugh. So how do y'all see the second half coming up, everybody? What are y'all seeing? What are y'all predicting? We're going to have a good ball game. I tell you what, honestly, I would not, if I was Notre Dame, with the way the game's going, I think I'd leave that backup in this game instead of. Yeah, I know. I'm looking forward to that, Connie. Looking forward to it. Let's see. Let me do this real quick. Just Steve and he did have the fumble, but they did recover it. That was a huge play, though. But if he can, he's a junior from Westfield, New Jersey. Where's Wes Cagle? You got New Jersey, bro, here. Quarterbacking for Notre Dame. Hello again, Ang.
Hi.
Hi. Hold on. Glad you're proud, Ing. Take care. Have a good one.
Hey, chat.
Yeah, they're listening.
Better subscribe to Dad Man Walking 55 on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you. Okay, goodbye.
All right, goodbye. Thank you for that plug. We appreciate it, Ing. Hey, Steve Angley is, or Angeli, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, junior out of Westfield, New Jersey, 6'2". He's thrown for 224 yards before entering tonight. 3 touchdowns, no picks on the season. Obviously, a mop-up action that he's had. Let's see how it goes. Penn State will kick off. Let me take a look at his bio real quick. Let me see as we're getting ready for the second half kickoff. Let's see stats. Let me get his stats. All right, so we'll have a touchback. Yep. He played last year, Notre Dame, 34-44 on the season, 504 yards, 7 touchdowns, and a pick. So he's got some experience for a backup quarterback. So if the game is his, then it will be interesting to see how he performs. Nope, right. Leonard's back in. Okay. I'll be honest. Listen, I've said this before. And now the day of the NIL where they're getting paid makes a difference. I'd go with this backup, honestly. From what I saw in the first part of this game, they're not running the ball well. They're not running the ball effectively. We got another false start by Notre Dame on the very first play. Your backup's throwing the ball effectively. Leonard's, I don't trust him as a throwing quarterback. He's done it. He can do it, but he's way out of action. And it leads to my larger question with what's happening in college football with these NIL deals. I've said the same thing earlier this year about Nico at Tennessee. There was a game he was struggling, and at what point, why not just put the backup in, like in the old days, where you sit the quarterback, you sit the starter. He's not playing well. Have him look at some of the game from the bench, and sometimes your backups comes in and give you a spark. It doesn't mean that that the starter doesn't lose his job or the backup starts from then on. It's just you're trying to win the game, and unlike the rest of the season, there is no tomorrow for these two teams. You lose the game, the season's over. But so far they've come out. They've done a good job. 2 runs, got a first down. They got the penalty yardage back, and Moore got the first down. So let's see where we go with this. Jeremiah Love, 5 carries, 25 yards, up to 5 yards a carry. That's a very solid average per rushing attempt. Let's see. We got oh my gosh, and another 11 yard run by Notre Dame. Hey, they're coming up right down Penn State's throat. So let's see how this goes. And thank y'all for 12 people here on the YouTube side. We got people over on the Twitch side. Thank y'all for being here tonight while I ramble away while this game goes on. Because I appreciate it, and I know Mrs. Dadman Walking appreciates it too, because she's not having to watch football. She can actually work on other things she needs to work on. So, all right. Okay, tomorrow night's game is at 7:30. Also, it's Texas and the Ohio State University coming into the other semifinal game, which I believe is in the Cotton Bowl. Yeah, it's the Cotton Bowl. It's in Texas. So, which goes on the University of Texas main thing of they've left the state of Texas like 2 or 3 times all year this year. Like it's been ridiculous the amount of games they played in their own home state. Well, hey, there you go, Riley Leonard. Down the field for a good pass. Hey, okay. And that's why sometimes you leave them in and let them just keep chunking the ball. But it will be. Let's see how we'll see if they'll come out with more of an attack. So far they've run the ball really well, starting off this first drive of the second half. Look at the shotgun there. There goes another handoff. Oh man. Oh wow. Uh oh. Down inside the 5-yard line. Uh oh. This looks like a completely different team coming out at the gate at the second half for Notre Dame. Already at the 4-yard line on a 1st and goal. Let's see what happens now. So, in the old days, they used to blow the whistle. Okay, they did blow the whistle dead back at about the 3-yard line. That was interesting. Of course, now we got the good old NFL play with the Eagles where everybody just lines up behind the quarterback and pushes the pile. How football changes. Number 11, that used to be LeVar Arrington's number, I think. So Riley Leonard has 34 rushing TDs, second most among active quarterbacks in college, only behind the Army quarterback. And cue the band for JT Kirk. Dun, 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 dun. Touchdown Notre Dame. There you go, Riley Leonard. Hey, maybe the backup quarterback got him spurred into action. He looked like a completely different quarterback this drive. Notre Dame's offense looked like a completely different team this drive. So it'll come down to what will Penn State do when they gets the ball back. Can they respond to this touchdown with a response? That is amazing how they just took the ball, moved it down the field as quickly as they did, and now we are tied, folks. So hang on to your britches, grab the band, get your snacks, and we may have a real football game tonight. So, all right, feel free. 14 of y'all out there, hey, tell me who y'all want to win in this game if you haven't yet. If you got questions about football, the rules, or if something doesn't make sense, if you like bands, if you like something, feel free to ask any questions. If you want to ask me what color the sky is, I'll tell you it's purple. So just, hey, that's why it's a chill chat tonight. We're chilling or something, and it's centered around this game tonight, Penn State, Notre Dame. But as I said in the tweet that went out, I'm not limited to just a football stream tonight. You got Hungry Bears? Oh, actually, there was something. Yeah, Snort Poopa said this earlier. We are not cruel. We're just drawn that way. No, but I thought they were cool. That was a dang good video game and gave the Bears power. That's what I liked with it. I know, Connie. I know. I will say that drive was very impressive, and it gives you some concern for the second half. I mean, Allard's got to be better than 5 of 13. There a couple drives in that first half. He missed guys that they wouldn't have been touchdown plays, but they were just good plays. They were big plays. They were down the field, and he just kept missing the receivers. So let's see if he tightens up the action in the second half. So let's see. Here we go. So we got that. All right. So let's see. Oh my goodness. All right. So hey, let's go to the game cast. Let's take a look at some of the numbers behind the numbers. So far, right now on ESPN site, they have all the first, start off with Notre Dame, then Penn State had the probability. As of now, the win probability is 51.5% for Notre Dame to win this game. So at least that's what they say for now. Currently, that was a really impressive drive there for Penn State. 202 yards. That was a 75-yard drive. So 275 of their 202 yards were on that one drive. One turnover and 12 first downs for Notre Dame. Penn State is yet to get the ball in the second half. 194 total yards, no turnovers, 12 first downs. Time of possession is pretty darn even. But I tell you, that drive took off just over 4 minutes of the clock. So they were about 5 minutes behind in time of possession compared to Penn State. So it's now evened out in time of possession. It's actually 55 degrees in Miami, folks. That's pretty dang chilly down there. So, especially in Florida, that get the beach humidity and all that, it can be chillier than what a lot of you guys up north and other parts of the country have. So, let's see. All right, we're back to the second half. Let's see. Let's get back to the box score. And like I said, folks, we can do different things. If there's something else you want to chat about, we can chat while the game is going on. But as I said, Drew Aller, we'll see what he does this drive. I mean, very important time of the game for Penn State to not fall behind Notre Dame, because if Notre Dame's offense gets running, they've got a hellacious defense that will spell trouble for Penn State. Sorry. I'm starting to get congested with the stupid under the fan is not helping. So we've got a 2nd and 8 with Penn State now. Shotgun formation again. One man in motion. Aller looking through. Wow. He was backing the defender up. Got another 3 yards on that one. So, hey. All right. So let's turn the chair again, so you guys don't have to hear that screech. All right. I will say I do like the Penn State blue uniforms, because I'll tell you, that's always an important thing in college football is your uniforms and how they look. That blue looks good. I mean, Notre Dame is probably a better team in white than their blue and green. And James Franklin play call again. So Penn State's got a 4th and 1 here in their own territory. It's Small Town Republic. I think you and me both probably feel like you'll probably go for it here. Very interesting play call. I mean, they're not really. Notre Dame has done a good job adjusting to the running game for Penn State after that last drive. All right. Well, Penn State did punt. Wow. All right, fair catch at the 30. So we're halfway through the third quarter, folks, as they go to another break. It is still bizarre that it's the friggin' Orange Bowl. I'm telling you. And it's still crazy that we're the 9th of January and we're still having football. Because it was always good that football just ended on January 1. I never thought. It's bizarre. I never ever thought that football could last too long. But as I get older, I think it lasts too long at college, because, January 1, there was the last game. It was done. It was over. Then you transitioned into the NFL season. towards the postseason. Now, holy cow, 15 of y'all out there. Wow, y'all, there must be a good few lurkers out there. But hey, thanks for lurking. Say hi. I like to say hi to make sure I know who's there. We always love to at least say hi to, and plus you get a warm greeting by the great polar bear himself. So if you say hi, that's the best we can offer. But hey, thanks for being here, everybody. Make sure that you are subscribed and share the stream out and hit that like button. But hey, in the meantime, during a commercial break, let's take a look at this. I talked about Airplane the movie. Well, when you just search airplane memes, it comes up with different things, not necessarily the movie. But hey, here's one. 200 plus passengers, 3 bathrooms. Oh, shoot, let me take that down. 200 plus passengers, 3 bathrooms. Let's give everyone a drink at the same time. I think that's a Scottish hat. Dave, did I do that accent good for you? Uh-oh. They say that I'm not all there. Well, that happens. That happens. But yeah, 200 plus passengers, 3 bathrooms. Let's give everyone a drink at the same damn time. That works. All right. Oh, gosh. Okay. This one, okay. Everybody knows the space shuttle did not ever make it to the moon. Okay. I know that, but just bear with us on this one. All right. Bear. I didn't mean that on purpose, but hey, can fly to the moon, hitches a ride to the museum. Yes, folks, this is how before the shuttles were able to land in Florida, or whenever they couldn't land in Florida due to weather, how it always got back to Cape Canaveral is a piggyback of what's that, a 747 or a 757. But yeah, it's what it was. But by the way, that's one thing that I regret. We never went and saw the shuttle launches. That would have been cool to do. I know that there's still launches, and we can see a lot of launches from the Space Center down there from our house with where we're located. So it's really, really so yeah, it's all right. We've got second down now. Penn State. I don't know. This has one of those feel of the games that flow is very, very important. It looks like it could be one of those situations where if Penn State's not careful, this game could turn really, really quickly. Let me see something really quick there. Let's see. So it looks like, yeah, okay. Leonard's still in the game. All right. I know they're flipping and flopping a little bit, but hey, so there's a big third down for Penn State here, 3rd and 10. So, like I said, make sure you join me tomorrow night at 10 p.m. as I'll be live. We'll be talking a little bit about the Ohio State-Texas game, but we'll also have our Penn State fans on tomorrow night with Connie Cleary and hopefully Wes Cagle. They're sending 400 DMs tomorrow to remind him. All right. And Penn State holds. We got a 4th down. And potentially a punt. Yeah. Oh. All right. But yeah, I like I said earlier this way, I keep sinking teams, and thank you for accepting me. Thank you for accepting me in, Connie, because JT and I always had that habit on teams. I like this year, I was all in for Tennessee for the. Yeah, I'm all. I sunk Tennessee the Volunteers this year. I said, let me go for them. They sunk. Then I said, let's go Georgia Bulldogs for once for my family. They stunk. It's like insane. It is insane. So, yeah, snore poopers, you're more than bearable. You are very, very bearable. You're, folks, and we got sort of poopers' cousin that went on our road trip with us, Snickerdoodle, back over there. So it's all good. I'm going to see if I can get another. Yeah. Let's see. Let me go back to this, though, real quick. Let me go here while we're doing this. All right. Let me pick up another airplane bean. I'm cheering for you guys. Hopefully, I don't jinx you too bad. So, I've noticed how they let players have wording on the eye black. That was outlawed at one point. Yeah, it's interesting how that. Have you noticed it more than tonight, or is it just something tonight? Because that's really weird because it's one of those that I've not paid attention to. But yeah, folks, if you don't know anything about the NFL actually they go out there and they measure. It's like in the NFL and the pros, they have to have everything covering certain parts, certain dimensions. Everything has to be uniform, standard fittings, and all this and appearances. It's crazy. It truly is the fashion police out there on the NFL fields. So it's hey, has anybody ever seen an airplane? Oh, where did I go? Okay. Has anybody ever seen an airplane drink from the sea? Well, here you go. The rare picture of an airplane drinking water from the sea. Okay, folks. This is what trying to multitask during commercial breaks. So, wow. I have to see all y'all tonight. And feel free, folks, if you got football comments, if you want to know anything about football, ask questions. If there's something else, let me know. If you want to talk about something way off the wall, it could be Fortnite. It could be, I don't know, art, whatever, music. You pick it. I'll talk about it. That's the purpose of these type of chill streams. So, all right. Now we're back to the game. So let me turn it around again. Yeah, I know because I know that they had a lot about Tim Tebow with the eye black many years ago. So yeah. Well, Penn State picks up about 15 yards. Nice first down play through the air. Yeah, you got eye black issue. What I don't understand is when people paint half their face down their cheek with the eye black stuff. That's what's crazy. So we're going to end up setting up for a third down and 5 or 6 there. Dave, what's the oops for, Dave? Yeah, I've been known for sinking teams and basically told not to cheer for teams. I like, what? It's just like JT and I said, our picks this year really sucked. So, which means next Tuesday, actually coming up Tuesday in about 5 days, JT and I will be talking more college football. We will talk about the results of these 2 playoff games, plus look ahead to the national championship game. Oh, you got to get rid of the ball faster. Got to get rid of that ball faster. Oh, yeah, Jess. Yes. NFL Fashion Rules, the documentary on Super Bowl and Trouble McMahon. Jim McMahon one of the great bear for the Chicago Bears. He was always the headbands. Also, he did Roselle, which was the name of the league commissioner at that point. All kinds of different other protest things. Actually, take a look at that in a second. Let's see, instead of airplane memes. So let's see how this goes. But yeah, plus also because of Jess and Small Town Republic, I got a new twist on the game of Wearing the USA, but actually it's going to involve some names and some interesting names. And can you determine if it's real or not? Just came up with the idea and sent me the article, TikTok feature about it. It was really, really cool. But Small Town Republic came up with the idea of having people guess is it a real name or not, because there are some really interesting names. And I'll use an example because I won't do this because you guys know it. Squirrel White. Squirrel White. We love the squirrels around here. Squirrels are our poster child. They're protected around here. Squirrel White. Is that a real name or a fake name? Where in the world? Why New Jersey, of course. Well, this would be, is it a real name or not of a football player? Hell, Wes Cagle. Cheering for Penn State tonight. We're watching it live and hoping you guys win. Have you on with Connie tomorrow night? I'm hoping you guys win tonight so that y'all can, we have a lot of happiness. And look, Goddess, yes, you're here still. Yay. I'm amazed and I'm really humbled, guys. 15 of y'all hanging out with me tonight. And I'm just sitting here rambling. But thank y'all so much. I appreciate the support and y'all hanging out here. So I'm not a talented talker. I was at that one thing from a movie. I'm not a handsome man by any means. I'm not a great talker, but you guys make it. Oh, crap. I can't here. I got to do this before the McMahon thing. We might have to get it to. Hey, who loves hipsters? Anybody love hipsters? You consider yourself a hipster? Well, here's one for you. Airplane wise. Hipsters. Ba-dum-bum. There's your Red Baron right there, folks. Who says the Air Force doesn't deliver? Okay. Sorry, folks. That's the best I got. Oh, hipsters. Okay. Hipsters. That still tickled me. But let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I want to look because Jess pointed this up, and because it really was, yeah, and yeah, always good to see us, Wes Cagle. All right. Oh, interesting. Okay, we're going to hit this in between breaks. There was I'm going to show this real quick for this. If you do not know who Jim McMahon was, this is Jim McMahon. And like at this point, he typed Roselle, which was the name Pete Roselle, the league commissioner. All right. Hey, good night, Brogu. Take care. Yep, no witches here. Oh, you and your love. Why don't you move to Michigan, Brogu? Sounds like you'd like it up there. All right, but that's Pete Roselle. That's the headband in question. So, let's see. Because I actually saw us. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's a little more on that. Because there's actually a nice article about this thing. So, had different. He would write different things on the headband. Usually, everything to get in trouble with the league most times. So, let's see. Yeah. So, all right, we got a couple places. Looks like we got a timeout for a measurement on this place. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, I can't find any good images of it. I can't. I knew he changed his message on the headbands quite often, but I'm not. I'm just finding. Uh, he actually apparently found a loophole in it. So in the league rule. Yeah, yeah, like a goober. Yeah, he would. He definitely would. Hey, B from O, how are you tonight? Good to see you. Good to see you, B from O. Alabama came up yesterday. I had a really cool, interesting news story yesterday, and it involved Alabama. Of course, I think we have one that was related to New Jersey too, but let's see. Did you do? Yeah. So basically, he got in the league around 84, 85, and then he wore it all year long, an Adidas headband, and nobody said anything about it. So he became a little more vocal, at least through his headband, as the season wore on, and then they started being fined for wearing the headband with Adidas written on it. So he came back out with the commissioner's last name written in capital letters on the headband. The first playoff game I wore it, I got a $5,000 fine, he said. I was wondering why I got that fine. I found out later I shouldn't have been fined because they just made it up. $5,000 was a lot of money for me back then. I was playing for Chicago, so I wasn't very highly paid. No, he wasn't. He was the quarterback by default, but he was a quarterback that actually got stuff done. I couldn't afford another fine, so next week I wore Adidas one through the pregame warm-up. Then you go in the back right before the kickoff for that 5 minutes or whatever it is. I'm thinking, what can I put on my head? I wanted to put something else in front of Roselle, but couldn't fit it all in there, so I just decided to put his name on there and see what happened. When I came out and everybody saw it, I remember John Madden laughing his ass off. I didn't get fined that week. Got a call from Pete saying, thank you for the free advertising. I said, you guys are making a big stink about this, and there's nothing in the rule book that says I can't wear this. Let's see. So he said he'd been wearing the Adidas product since he got in the league. It wasn't his problem. So he came up first with a special plan for the charity for the Super Bowl. He said, I decided I was going to wear all charities. I figured if they find charities, they're going to look like idiots. Adidas offered me a lot of money at the time to wear the headband. I said, okay, I'll wear it, but it might not be on my head. I had gotten a hold of the rule book and realized these guys were screwing with me, and I'm going to get them back. All during the pregame warm-up during the Super Bowl, I wore the Adidas headband, and the head referee kept chasing me around saying, I can't let you on the field. I said, yeah, I know. As soon as the anthem was over, I'm standing next to Walter Payton, and the head referee is by me. As soon as the anthem was over, I went to put my helmet on, and he grabbed me and said, I cannot let you on the field. He said, McMahon says, I said I know, but you can't do shit about this. I pulled it down around my neck, and you can see the picture that I have in the Super Bowl. You can see Adidas very clearly. The ref just started laughing at me and goes, yeah, you're right. I can't. Every series, I change it to a new charity, and things worked out great. So that's the more to the story about Jim McMahon and the headbands. So, yeah, and feel free. Tomorrow night, we'll play somewhere in the USA. We got a couple other streams coming up. We'll definitely have time for stories like that. Yep, the Bears have been around over 100 years and have yet to have a truly great quarterback. Yeah, it's something. They're still struggling. I mean, look, they took Justin Fields, and what is with the NFL and their addiction to quarterback mistakes? I saw him play at Georgia. Just because he went to the Big Ten at Ohio State, there's fundamental things you can tell with quarterbacks, and you know they don't have it. That was Justin Fields. That's, like you said, most pair quarterbacks. The biggest was the University of Florida, Anthony Richardson, drafted 4th overall just because he's, quote, mechanically, because he's got a big arm and he's got this athletic. But you know what? He took himself out of a game this year because he was tired. And then stuff like that. It's like, just why? But then again, you can be like the Jacksonville Jaguars where they fire the coach again, but don't fire the GM. And basically the whole town has basically told them to F off because you're getting a $1+ billion stadium and the owner acts like the GM is his drinking buddy and will not replace the general manager who has been here through 3 coaches already. Sounds like the University of Florida's athletic program these days. I'm still not sold on the Gators the way they ended the season. Billy Napier's in-game coaching will be exposed. They happened to hit some bad teams that were not up to what they were supposed to be and were actually regressing as the season said, is where I believe how Florida ended up with such a good season by their standpoint, and they won a bowl game. But you beat Tulane. I'm sorry. That's like, anyway, I don't know. I'm too damn elitist, you know. Small town republic. You probably would say it and agree. I sound like, and I know I am one of those arrogant Gator fans that are a lot higher on the pedestal. Think we're a lot higher on the pedestal than we really are because of a couple national titles. But yeah, they will. I don't understand what happened to Jalen Milroe this year, though, especially in the last few weeks. And then to lose to Michigan in the bowl game the way they did, 13 points. And I tell you what happened in Jacksonville, that's what a lot of people are thinking about. You know, why does Notre Dame? He's getting in a brand new stadium. He says we have to do that. We want to draw Super Bowls. We want to draw all this crap, playoff games and stuff. And it's like, is it worthy of our town? I don't think so. You know, I just in an area of town that nobody wants to go to because their obsession is putting everything on a river makes everybody happy. Well, the best thing about our river is when you can smell the coffee. So, all right. Sorry, folks. I've been looking away. We are now in the 4th quarter while I was rampaging and rolling on. Oh, my apologies, folks. We got a 1st and 10 now. Notre Dame is inside the 20 of Penn State. Ugh. And the flag. Yep. That was an easy call right there. You know, when you're not looking back at the throw, you're going to get the flag thrown on you every time. So, but yeah, funny stories, go back and look at the Jim McMahons in the 80s. But the greatest thing I think the greatest thing I ever liked about the Chicago Bears, yeah, you know it, you love it, the Super Bowl shuffle. Yeah. Who doesn't? Did anybody hate the Super Bowl shuffle? It was a fun song, but Walter Payton was in it, Willie Gault. All kinds of great Bear players at the time. Oh my gosh. Touchdown Notre Dame. And I will tell you, that was a hell of a run. I mean, that guy outfought the defense for that one. And could have gone down 3 different times and yet still reached the ball out and broke the play of the goal line. So touchdown Notre Dame leads 16-10 in this game. Oh, man. All right. I'm still going for you, Penn State. Come on. Y'all got to do this. Yeah. So we have a 17-10 game just now in the fourth quarter. Notre Dame with a 2-yard run there. And they broke one tackle, stayed up. Another guy hits him at the 2-yard line. Two other guys hit him, and then he still reaches over, pushes the ball 2 yards, reaches over, and gets the touchdown. That was a heck of a run, though, folks, with that. That truly was a heck of a run when you see that play. Nothing but effort on his play. I know, Connie. Come on. No hope. There's still hope. There is still hope. But nice try by Notre Dame on that. Nice drive by Notre Dame on that one there. Let's see. To recap that play, it was looks like about a 70-plus yard drive. Now Notre Dame is up to 80% chance of winning. It's 10 plays, 71-yard drive there, 5:19 off the clock, 17-10 Penn State now. I mean, Notre Dame. Statistically, Notre Dame, 270 yards total offense, 24-21 on the clock, 17 first downs. Penn State has only had 1 first down in the second half so far. Not done much offensively, 219 yards total, 21-32 on the clock. Will James Franklin rally in the fourth quarter this time? That's what we do not know. So let's take a look back at the score, at the box score. Riley Leonard is now 10 of 16, 136 yards. Give him credit. He didn't quit despite his struggles early. He has stayed with it, and now Notre Dame's up to 3 yards of carry. So they've turned the running game around here in the second half. Drew Aller, Penn State's going to have to throw the football at some point and throw it effectively. He was 5 of 13 at the half, I think, and so he was 2 for 2 in the third quarter, but obviously not for much. So, yeah, I think Jalen Milroe, probably with decent coaching, with good coaching, he could actually be something decent. I was surprised I'll be honest, I was surprised he even transformed into the quarterback he was at times when I first saw him play. But, all right. So, Notre Dame hits a big one down the field. Gosh, come on, I'm so sorry. Penn State hits a nice play. So, Tyler Warren, I've been calling him running back with the number 44, but he's a tight end, folks. I'm old school. Certain numbers represented backs, certain numbers represented tight ends and wide receivers. I mean, if you're not in the 80s, you're not a tight end or wide receiver. Well, that play went nowhere. But they do have the ball inside Notre Dame territory. They have a 2nd and 10 coming up. We'll see. Penn State's now averaging 4.5 yards a carry, so obviously they've not run the ball very effectively coming out in the second half. I tell you, looking at it statistically, we'll watch this play. Well, there you go. Drew Aller up the middle. Looks like they're going to mark him. No, they gave him the first down. They moved it on. Wow, I thought they were going to have to measure for that one. But Penn State has completed 9 passes, 5 of them to Tyler Warren. And I'm one that likes the ball spread around more often. When you're throwing to the same person too much, it can be, sometimes it happens and it's effective. Other times it may not be the most efficient for your offense. And okay, here we go. Penn State now driving. Penn State's now inside the 20-yard line. So, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't like it when 6'6", 350-pound defensive tackles are number one. The only thing worse than that is when they're now number 0. By the way, what do you think of that? The NFL and college now allow players to have the number 0. It was banned for the longest time, not an eligible number. Go forward up the field. Don't go sideways. Folks, we might have a fun 4 quarters. 16 y'all watching. Thank y'all. I'm honored, really, folks. I'm honored. Feel free to chat away. We don't have to talk just football. It's a chill stream. We can, hey, if you want to throw some of the dartboard, we'll talk basket weaving. We'll talk Crayola coloring or makeup. I don't know. I'm not an expert in makeup. I don't know why I said that. It just sounded fun. I probably shouldn't have said that sounded fun either, but it's what it is. All right, so 1st and goal now. It'll bring up a 2nd goal. Not much on that dive play, but hey. Oh. I got a fun fact about the Super Bowl Shuffle coming up when we were at break, at this commercial break. Now the big question is, will they get the ball in the end zone? Then if that's of course 2 straight runs. Then touchdown, Penn State. 10 points. I mean, not 10 points, 6. Touchdown. 17-16 now with a point after pending in this game. So the Jaguars are trying to make up. No, that would be the Dallas Cowboys, honestly. I'm more emotional about the Dallas Cowboys than I am the Jaguars. At the Jaguars, I don't know. They're just special, So many years of just purposely losing. Unlike the Cowboys, where it's like you're supposed to be America's team, and then you're everybody's whipping boy this year. It's like, no, screw that. That's ridiculous. You're the Dallas Cowboys. You should be better, but it's silly. All right, so. Oh, if you all were with us last night, oh my, Wes Cagle, I'd be afraid to even, wow. Yeah. I got one I'll tell you off air one time, Wes Cagle, because it was like, it was insane, the name in a baseball stadium. Well, it it was one of those funny names, the way it's pronounced. When you see it spelled, you're going to pronounce it one way. It's just the way it is. But if it's said out loud, it's like, oh my. All right. Oh, by the way, hey, I forgot. Meme time. Here, the fun fact. We'll show you here. 1985, the Chicago Bears recorded a hit rap song called the Super Bowl Shuffle. The song was even nominated for a Grammy Award for Best Rhythm and Blues Performance by a duo or group with vocal. They lost to Prince's song, Kiss. That's bogus. This should have won it. This should have won it. Oh, Dad Man Rant Time. Dad Man Rant Time. Dad Man Rant Time. Nothing pisses me off more than you take a damn kids when they're like 5 or freaking 6 years old. You go to watch a damn movie about freaking penguins dancing around all this shit, and they sit there coming out with a friggin' mating song with Kiss. It's like, my God, people, this is a friggin' kids movie, and you're right off the bat with Prince. That's the last damn song I would be putting in any kids movie. I'm sitting there the whole damn time hoping the kids didn't get it. Fortunately, Ang was younger enough, probably didn't get it. My older was, 6, was as smart as an 18-year-old. I mean, that kid could read so well in like second, third grade when they were testing them. They're like, it doesn't matter. You can be wrong. It's okay because they insisted on being perfect. No, it's like, you listen to your body dust to dawn in this damn song of penguins. I was like, bring on the polar bears. Polar bear buffet with these damn penguins. Golly, I still, to this day, I despise that movie because of that one reason. Sorry. It's like, what do you get? You spend that money, take a kid in there right off the bat. Like, anyway, could have been worse, but still, it just was like, come on. And started poop us the Bears. Exactly. Sorry, this is part of our late night streams, and this is kind of like a squirrel stream when it's all of a sudden take a right turn off into somewhere else. But hey, yeah, exactly. But no, I think it's kind of fun to watch the Jaguars because it is like a riot act with the post game. And you should have seen the other day when they didn't fire the general manager. Oh, all the talk shows, all that was wonderful. And hey, fruitcakes, lemon pie, hello, citrus. Good to see you. I do love that greeting. And we got a pick. Penn State. Wow. Riley Leonard. And it was a nice throw, but I think an even better interception when we look at the replay. No, it wasn't a nice throw. The guy was covered. He stared that route down. Man, wow. Penn State's in business, Connie and West. All right, we got 14. Y'all still here with us tonight. All right, so that's the fun fact about the Super Bowl shuffle. So there's not many memes about it. I would have thought that thing would have been memeable these days, but nah, not really. Oh, but hey, I got another meme for it when we get to a break. So Penn State, we got a second down, probably about 10. Ball security right here. At least get 3 on the board, to get the lead here. And James Franklin, if you didn't know, used to be the head coach at the University of Vanderbilt. He actually had Vanderbilt pretty successful for a number of years before he took the Penn State job. Oh, Aller, bad throw. But yeah, James Franklin, we give him crap sometimes, but it's just because the analytics and some of the decision making at times. But anybody that has turned around, has winning seasons at Vanderbilt, is got to be a pretty good coach. Because you're working with not much talent, you're not working with much resources from the university, and it's one of those dead end jobs most of the time. And he fights. You got a first down now. Penn State still going. Wow. Yeah, exactly. Hey. Save my voice for a second. Aller. Oh my God! Why? What is with this floating? Well, we got a flag on the play. Let's see if the officials bail out the Penn State again, although earlier in the game. Well, yeah, because that was that really a hold early in the game? That looked like contact off the line. Let's see what happens here. We got pass interference on Notre Dame. I will say, I give Notre Dame's coach some credit for being classy, because I wouldn't be smiling and laughing like he did right there. Oh, yeah, I could. Small Town Republic, you people, anybody that's watching it, what do you think? Was that pass interference? Was it not? Horrific call. Oh, Small Town Republic. Horrific call. Well, what about the you remember in the first half there was that call that was similar. A ball was picked up, but they called a holding penalty. It was a horrible pass, floated and was picked up, but they ruled it over because reversed it because of a holding. Hey, Stunning. How are you? Here we go. Don't let Drew Aller throw again. Ha! How about that? Shall we do that? So you think that was a horrific call? What about the one in the first half for the holding? That one looked worse than this one to me, but because this one they did take him out. But then again, the guy's body's falling away from the ball. Is he really able to make a play on the ball to begin with? The receiver, that is. Big Stunning. I will say, hats off. BIG. Nice way to spam the chat. That was very creative. Big Booty, not to be confused with General Booty. And we've got a touchdown, Penn State off left tackle. Wow. Now we got a game 23-17. Hey, folks, yeah, you can debate the calls and all, but this is coming down. This is why college football is really, really cool. So, for what I'm hearing of the game, damn. Hey, you're ahead, Connie. Regardless of the quality of the officiating, it's because that would be two calls in this game that, and honestly, I do think the one in the first half was a bad call. I thought the one in the first half was much worse than this one, because that one they called him for holding. You got a hand on him at the line and kind of held him, but you're supposed to get that contact within the first 5 yards, but they did not. They saw it differently. They saw it definitely. Yeah. Let's see. Yeppers, woohoo! That's one time I hate when a commentator says he didn't turn his head to look for the ball. That is not a requirement if you don't make significant contact. Yeah, agreed. I do think that they're too touchy on some of those interferences. I mean, and just because you're shielding somebody doesn't mean you're making contact either. But do you remember, did you see the one in the first half, Small Town Republic? Because that's the one where the Notre Dame actually had intercepted it also, but they called for a holding right right off the line. And so it was like, you know, it was, I thought even Wade was in it at the time and didn't think it was a good call. It was meh, very meh. All right, so let's do this real quick. Hey, by the way, folks, who loves, I know this is NFL, but who loves the Kansas City Chiefs? Who loves Aaron Rodgers? Oh, you were okay with the first half. Okay, I got you. We kind of a little bit different on that with the two, but hey, that's okay. That's just cool. All right, but hey, Aaron Rodgers is going to the playoffs. You know why? He's driving he's driving Mahomes and Kelsey. Hey, Aaron, thanks for driving us to the Super Bowl. No problem. I didn't have anything better to do. I got just the person that I need to send this to. It's a Green Bay Packer fan, but oh my gosh. You gotta love memes. Memes are the wonderful thing. That's why I love when the missus does her memes too. It's so fun to it's so fun. We only have about 7 minutes left in this game. All right. So. As a Penn State will line up for the kickoff. So it still is better than anything the damn NFL does with kickoffs now, with that horrendous, chumpy XFL stuff with people standing up front. So, it's all right, stunning. Good year blimp. Motto should be, the humanity. Nice. Yep. It's all the that reminds me of the Naked Gun lines where they talked about tragic accident, boy meets girl. Good year? No. The worst. Oh man. Oh wow. So folks, I wonder, we'll see if the missus decides to do a watch party later. I hope she does. Actually, you guys have been fun tonight, and thank y'all for being here. So many people so long and coming in and hanging, and so let's see. Take that off. So all right. All righty, here we go. We got a 2nd and 14, 4-yard loss in that first play. All right. Leonard hits his receiver. So it sets up for a 3rd and short now. 3rd and about 4 or 5 yards. So, yeah, I still like airplane better than Naked Gun, but dang, Naked Gun, just over the top. All right, we got a 3rd and 3 with 6:56 left in the game. Both teams have all 3 timeouts left. This really, folks, has been a good game. We can have some debate about some of the officiating here at the end. Nice. I will say that was a nice play by Riley Leonard, keeping the play alive, pulling the defense up to it, and then stopping, pulling up, and throwing a pass. So that was a nice play by him. So let's see. We get back to the stats. Let me look at the updated stats. Yeah, after this play. We've got a God. I hate the heat. I don't know. I get too hot sitting under this heat, the air vent. All right, so we got a 1st and 10. All right, we got a short completion, about 6 yards, but a helmet popped off of one of the defenders, though, had to go off for a play. So far, let's see, Penn State's now leading 24-17. Riley Leonard, 13 of 20, 159 yards, but he has the 2 huge interceptions in this. The story of this game is going to be Drew Aller being very inconsistent and yet having 2 interceptions turned over, 2 interceptions at the goal line or in the end zone that were overturned by penalties. You can hear the crowd now. If Notre Dame loses this game, you know it's going to be nonstop. But like I say, Small Town Republic thinks one was bad. I thought one was bad, but we flipped it on which play. So you hate when officiating determines games, but it's all right. So we got Notre Dame's out to the 45-yard line. So we do have a game. There is a drive coming up now. This could be Notre Dame's last time with a ball with approaching the 5-minute mark now. No, so they've gone no huddle. They're they're not no huddle, but they're not necessarily speeding up the plays. They're calling a play at the line. They formed the no huddle so basically it keeps Penn State from substituting. Wow, he got out of bounds. Got 2 yards on that play. All righty, so let's see. But Drew Aller's 10 of 19 for 129 yards. Penn State is run the ball for 189 yards, just under 5 yards a carry. Let's see. I actually got a second receiver with a second catch. Otherwise, only one has more than one catch. Again, this game's going to come down. If this game holds true with the way it's going right now, it will come down to those turnovers. Oh, my gosh. There was a massive breakdown. The 20. And, oh, my gosh. Wow. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Wow. 54-yard touchdown pass on that one. That was a huge breakdown in the Penn State secondary. 7 plays, 81 yards on that drive. Just a stopping. Oh, he fell. He broke the ankle. He broke the ankles of the Penn State defender, and the safety came over awkwardly and just got faked out. So, all right, folks. Hey, it ain't over. All right. Woohoo! Transformers. That's good. Hopefully Crapbox sticks up. Does a good job for you with that. Yeah, folks, this game was 10-10 at the end of the third quarter. Both teams have scored 14 points in the fourth quarter. So Penn State has done this earlier this year with scoring lots of points in the fourth quarter to win games. So, hey, we'll see. It was funny. It went from 51% Notre Dame odds of winning to then Penn State at like 80% chance of winning, 85% chance of winning. Now it's at Penn State 55.3% winning. The betting market, not the betting market, but the probability here is just stupid. So that was a 7-play, 81-yard drive in 3:17, 54 yards on that pass. Really was an interesting breakdown by that defense. So, all right. It was an article, I guess. It was concussion protocol at the end of the first half. He was cleared through the concussion protocol. The coach said coming out at halftime. See, it's so easy to figure, what's really clearing, is it a yeah, right, wink, wink, nod, nod, or what at times? When they clear, and Connie's like, damn. I got you, Connie. I got you. I was feeling better there for a bit. Oh, so much for that. But hey, hopefully y'all like that Aaron Rodgers meme. It's just too funny. God, here's a funny one out of nowhere. Let's take a look at this one. That's just coming completely random and everything else here. This get through here. I mean, so let me hide this. So I scored with this really drunk chick behind Buffalo Wild Wings after the Super Bowl. I guess we were having a Super Bowl baby. So I got that going for me, which is nice, I guess. Oh, all right. Baby daddy. Baby daddy. All right. So, well, folks, this has been an interesting game tonight. Back and forth. I thought for sure Notre Dame was going to take it over at this with the second half. But they didn't. They didn't. Let's see. Let's see if we can find some funny Notre Dame memes. How about that? Let's see. All right. All right. I wish we had JT and Buddy Hepburn here, but Small Time Republic, I think you can appreciate this as an Auburn fan. Let's go here. Here we go. How Notre Dame fans see Notre Dame. How Alabama sees Notre Dame. Yep, plenty of time. Plenty of time. Yeah, it was really a tragic breakdown. The guy broke his ankles, which is basically that he didn't literally break his ankles. It's basically where you get faked or juked out of your position, where you just fall down or come out of your cleats. It's just a standard term, when the defender really gets schooled. What is with all these false starts on the first play coming off of a kickoff? I don't understand that. You guys, yep. Looks like the running back twitched a little bit. So we got a 1st and 15 right off the bat from Penn State. I would say this play was a good play call. Just a flare out of the backfield to the running back. So all you need is 3 points. Take off the last 4.5 minutes and kick a field goal. That's all you need to do. Do you want Notre Dame's driven the ball some the second half, more so than Penn State has. Penn State benefited from short field. I think if you're Penn State, you want to try to run this one down and score with no time left. Oh, that was a nice cut by the running back for Penn State. He should have lost 3 yards, but he gained 2 yards. So, okay, you got to say this. This one's a funny one for Notre Dame, but here, really, Notre Dame, this is the bowl you're in. Obviously, this is a year when Notre Dame was not good, but we always joke about the Tidy Bowl, the toilet bowl. Well, this one is even worse. It's an airplane toilet bowl. All right. Well, guess what? Notre Dame could do nothing with the ball. They won't end up. I don't know. James Franklin's been known to go for it. What does analytics say? Yep. We're now under the 3-minute mark. With it, we'll see what'll happen. Either way, it's both teams did really well tonight. This has been a good game by both teams. Yeah, mistakes on both sides though, but they're not glaring. I mean, I've seen much worse ball games that were just you want to scratch your eyeballs out. But this has been a good game. This has been a good thing. Oh gosh, I saw another Notre Dame meme, but that's okay. We'll hold that. So we're coming down to the last 2.5 minutes of this game, the first of the national semifinal games. First half, Penn State, Notre Dame had 15 yards rushing the ball, 79 in the second half. So they've opened up the running game in the second half. But now, what do you do coming out of here? Yep, they do keep it on the ground and get about 8 yards. Remember, folks, there's 2 minutes left. There'll be a 2-minute timeout. And basically, if somebody scores before the end of regulation, the game should be over. Okay, they're not going to run another snap. They're going to the 2-minute warning. All right. Or the 2-minute timeout, whatever the hell they call it this day. So, oh no, yeah. For JT Kirk here, why not? JT was here. He loves Brian Smelly. You mad, bro? Yeah. Our friend JT Kirk just loves Brian Kelly so much, who's now the coach at LSU. So anybody got plans tomorrow? Anything's coming out, but it'll be Friday. It'll be the end of the week. Me, it's one more work day. I'm not teleworking. I'm dealing with some stuff. I need to be at the office, and at the audit site, and actually working where I've got more room, fewer distractions. I'll probably try to pop into the missus, but trying to get some stuff done. We got a lot to do in like 2 months, so waiting for the moments I'll have to work later or work on the weekend some, but at least I hadn't had to do it for a while, which makes everything good though. So hopefully, of course, remember the missus at 10 o'clock in the morning. Thank y'all for supporting her really a lot. I personally appreciate that. And folks, there's a lot going on around here, and there will be for months. We kind of alluded to things, and you do not know how much the support her streaming means to her, and having you guys out there, even if you're not able to stay along, just say hi if you can from time to time. Just knowing that she needs all the support right now, and she's this last year with my mom has been interesting. And then there's other stuff, and just things are good with us though. We're having good here, but just know that she loves you guys and really appreciate y'all. So and I personally thank y'all for supporting her, because y'all do lift her spirits and have fun. See, Dave said, got to do grocery shopping. There's a meeting at work to go to tomorrow. But a meeting on a Friday. Just don't have it like late in the afternoon. Brian Kelly comes across as arrogant. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm not sure how long he'll fit in down in Baton Rouge, with the culture, with the people there. I've also, during the year when the heat was really on Billy Napier, his name, Brian Kelly's name, came up as a possible replacement at Florida. I know it may be hard to believe, but it did. So we got a 2nd and 2 back for the last 2 minutes of the game. Notre Dame, they held them short of the first down markers. So let's see if they can force a 3rd down, a 4th down. And who's going to use the timeout first? Because the clock is running at 1:43. I don't know. Are we headed to overtime? Let's see if they're not. See. So Notre Dame is 7 of their last 8 3rd down conversions. Made that 8 of 9 3rd down conversions for Notre Dame in this game. Of the last 9, they converted 8. Folks, this is reminiscent of the Georgia game, where Georgia just could not get that stop that it needed. All staff meetings 2 p.m. Well, at least it's earlier in the day, unless you leave it to. Oh, my. So now they've got an injury on the field. I guess Jeter is the kicker for Notre Dame, and every time I hear the name Jeter, I can't help but think of Derek Jeter, you know? Oh, the Dinobot levels. That's awesome. Dinobots. That would sound really, really cool. You know, there's always a bigger fish in the sea. They're taking a while in this injury. There's always a bigger fish in the sea. There's always a bigger plane on the tarmac.
Did you see that Fallout Dave's meeting?
You scared the crap out of me.
Did you see that his meeting was at 2 p.m.?
Yeah, but you scared the crap out of me.
You didn't comment on it. Now you were going.
I just did.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, oh my gosh.
The delay.
The delay.
What about 2 p.m. tomorrow? I know it's his meeting, yeah.
That's it. Because earlier you said, oh, good thing it's not in the afternoon. And I'm going, it's in the afternoon.
Well, I'm thinking like 3 or 4 when people really want to get out the door. But I got you. Thank you. Yeah, she scared the crap out of me. She's lucky she didn't get a goddamn misses like I did for Mark that time. I nearly jumped out of my seat when I heard that voice there. Oh, Notre Dame converts 1st down. Oh, and there is a sack. Now the question is it a holding or is there a penalty on the defense for some reason? Usually that flag where it's thrown is holding on the offense. But it could be illegal hands to the face. Hands to the face against Penn State. Wow. Huge call. Huge call. Yeah, the miss has been taking ninja classes. Yeah. Ooh, eat Decepticons. That's cool. That is awesome. You have to look at that sometime, but hey, let's see. Well, we'll see how this goes. This game, so Notre Dame has the ball just over midfield. They don't have far to go for a field goal attempt, folks. It's Leonard scrambling out to the left, got away. 44-yard line, a minute 7 left in the game. So, folks, this is nervous. This is, Mrs. says, I'm a ninja. All right, so. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Let's see. Oh, rush off the end and missed him. Scrambling right, throws it away and out of bounds. So bring up a 3rd and 5 with just under a minute left. Yep. We'll look at the stats at the end of the game, though, like we usually do. Let's see. We got a 3rd and 5 now. Well, they put 2 seconds back on the clock. Leonard drops back, and he goes down. The Penn State defense holds. I'll be honest, though, if I'm Penn State, to play for overtime. Well, they did use a timeout there. Notre Dame had the shot there, but I don't know. I don't trust Drew Allar. I don't trust him with the way he's thrown tonight. It's been very inconsistent, and so let's see. Let's see how this goes. Let's see. So studying says the reason why this game's remastered so bad. Dude, it sounds like fun, dude. I know. I wish that they would I wish they'd remaster lots of these games. And Schneeskis. Oh. Her being a ninja explains how she was able to silently sneak up on you. Yeah, I'm just like, she's so damn quiet. It's like, dang. All right, so. All right. Penn State has the ball at the 16-yard line. Here's the question. You be the coach. Do you just play for overtime or do you try to score? I'll be honest. I don't trust Drew Allar this way because right now in this game, his numbers are less or not that 11 of 20 so far. He's thrown 2 picks, but neither counted. So do you trust him to lead this team or do you play for overtime? Because a turnover here are too much of a quick 3 and out. Notre Dame could get the ball back in great position. All right, so there is a run. They ran the ball, 14 yards up to about 29-yard line. Now, Notre Dame, Penn State does have 2 more timeouts. The officials are talking about something. So, I don't know. Can Penn State pull this off in regulation? Oh, that's it. Aller threw a pick. Oh, my gosh. Yes. Oh, boy. I was just saying it. That's crazy, though. It's just, I'm just like, yeah. So I'm just like, it just reminds me of the end of the the first half of Georgia Notre Dame. Sometimes you just play conservatively. You just play. Oh my gosh! And all they need is a field goal, folks. A field goal, and this game is over. Of course, they're reviewing it just to be sure, but yeah, that was clearly a pick. That ball never touched the ground. Dude, that guy was good. I will say that's something that I've learned to appreciate Notre Dame in the last few weeks is the quality of their defense. They get after you. They're as good as almost any SEC defense I've seen, and just the fundamentals right there. That didn't even need to be reviewed. That thing was so clearly a pick. But yeah, it's exactly small time Republic. That's exactly controlling the ball by DB. That's a guy that's got some talent. That's a guy that was concentrating on the play because he didn't lose control of the ball as he's hitting the ground. And he really worked to keep his hands under it, securing the ball to his body as he hit the ground. Because many times the ball can pop out because of that, hitting the ground. So, hey, all right. So let's see. Notre Dame, we'll see what happens. So 42-yard line, 1st and 10, 33 seconds left. Notre Dame has all 3 timeouts left. So they can run the ball. They can run the ball too. They just wait, once the clock stopped. This is going to be sad for Penn State if this. Oh my gosh. Oh, you get to customize your transformer? Oh, Notre Dame took the timeout. That's what they did. All right, so yeah. That's cool. That does sound really, really neat. Oh, man. Wow, 18 likes tonight. Thank y'all for hanging out for so long. I don't know that I'll be this early tomorrow night with the Texas-Ohio State game because tomorrow night, 10 o'clock, it'll be another late night with Dadman, and we'll have Wes Cagle and Connie Cleary on with us, and hopefully we have a good time. And hopefully this game's not over yet. Hopefully somehow Penn State can win this game, but well, if that's all Notre Dame's going to do, they ought to just line up for the field goal now. I guess they're going to try to run one more play. We all pretty much know it's going to be Leonard running the ball left, right, or up the middle. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if I can find another one real quick. Let's see. All right. Notre Dame's lining up 3rd and 3, but that's irrelevant right now. This is really the play to set up the field goal. Oh, crap. Wow. Nice. I will say very nice gutsy play call there. Not only to throw, but to, that get the ball a lot closer. So, Notre Dame could actually run the ball to the right just to set up a better field goal shot. Oh, boy. And they brought back the original Optimus and Grimlock voices for the game. Oh, that's cool. That had to make it even better having the real voices there. So, all right. We've got 2nd and 10 with 16 seconds. CFP history. Kickers 0-4 on go-ahead field goals in the 4th quarter. All right. It's all over but the shouting here after this one. It's 3rd and 10. And looks like Notre Dame just used their last timeout. Well, it's still showing that they have one. Oh, no, it's only their second. No, it's Penn State called the timeout. All right. Well, you know what? Penn State. Well, here's a thought, and this is kind of old school. Notre Dame, you can kick the ball on any down you want to. You don't have to wait to fourth down. Notre Dame has third down and 10. They have one timeout left. They could snap the ball. They could line up for the field goal, snap the ball. But as long as the kicker doesn't try to kick the ball, if they could down the ball and call timeout and try the field goal again. That's been the thought of sometimes kicking the field goal on second or third down in case there's a bad snap or bad hold. You just down the play and use your timeout. But instead, and Penn State will use their last timeout, or no? Let's see. No, just who used the timeout there? They stopped it. Wow. Okay. I guess it doesn't matter at that point. But Penn State trying to save 12 seconds. So, hey, at least we won't have an ice the kicker play. Store of Poopas, go rest those Betty Bear time, those eyes. Thank you for, well, thank you. I did have fun playing with my balls. So, you definitely have a way with words, Store of Poopas. You rest well and have a good evening. Maybe see you up later if the missus is up late tonight. All right. Because when we're done, I'm going to do a stat recap. Then we'll end the stream. Mitch Jeter's 3-4 on go-ahead field goals in the fourth quarter. Had a 62-yard attempt block versus Northern Illinois, which that was the only game they lost this year. All right. Line up from about 41 yards. I'm giving time for the people that are actually watching it live to see. It's good. Notre Dame has come back. They have taken the lead by 3, 27-24. I remember the time in the 80s and 90s when Notre Dame could never find a kicker that could kick the ball, at least between the goalposts. Well, folks, looks like we're going to have Notre Dame as one of the two in the final. It's probably going to be Ohio State, Notre Dame, I'm betting you. It's probably going to be those two. Again, I'm sorry for it's a gut. It's hard to condemn James Franklin for doing that, because you do want to try to do something, but you've had a quarterback that struggled with accuracy tonight, did throw 2 picks that were wiped off the board by the officials, and then that interception was just bad. I mean, it just like but you can't blame him, because like Kirby Smart did that at the end of the first half against Notre Dame too, where he stuck the young quarterback back there on a big, long developing play who got strip sacked and set up at the go-ahead touchdown by Notre Dame in that game. So we got 8 seconds left. So thank you, Notre Dame, for just kicking the ball deep. I mean, everybody always keeps doing this onside kick, squib kick crap. Just kick the ball deep. I mean, if anything, Drew Aller has been a better help for Notre Dame today than the return guys have helped Penn State. All right. So Drew Aller now is 11-21, 139 yards and a pick in this game. We have 8 seconds left. Penn State has no timeouts. So I thank you to the equipment manager over there, the senior equipment manager. He wanted him to catch a pass. So we got 1 play left in this game. But I tell you what, folks, Penn State fans, don't be upset. Your team fought hard. They did really, really well. And yeah, very likely, small town Republic. And that is the ball game, folks. Notre Dame moves on to the national championship game on the 20th. Of course, I'll be busy on the 20th. We'll be talking to the great Tommy on the 20th. And the missus will be having a watch party after that. So, hey. All right. But, hey, congratulations, Notre Dame Fighting Irish, for winning and advancing. This game wraps up 27-24. 7th-seeded Notre Dame beats number 6 seed Penn State. In the game, Notre Dame throws for 267 yards. Got hot in the second half after a very slow start. Riley Leonard ended up coming up 50-23, 223 yards, throwing the ball, a touchdown, 2 picks. But he fought through the struggles, got better, ended up running for 35 yards on the game and a touchdown. Steve Angeli, you can't underestimate the contribution this guy did coming off the bench, helping them score the first field goal of the game. They kind of right the ship when things were down for them, when Leonard had to leave the game for a bit. 6 of 7, 44 yards. Notre Dame ended up running for over 100 yards in the game, 116 yards on 42 carries, averaging at only 2.8 per carry. Notre Dame, Penn State ends up wasting a valiant running effort, 42 carries for 204 yards, almost 5 yards a carry, 3 touchdowns on the ground as a team. Again, the factor is the quarterbacks struggled at times in this game. Leonard, 2 picks. Allard really threw 3 picks, only 1 counted. The kicking games were solid for both teams in this game. It really was a great game for this level, much better than the first round games. And the only playoff game before now that's been decent was the other one, the Texas Arizona State game, and that was a struggle at first. So in this game, Penn State has the ball, 343 yards total offense, a turnover, 20 first downs. Notre Dame had 383 yards offense, 2 turnovers, 23 first downs. They split. Essentially, Penn State had the ball for 30 minutes, 4 seconds. Notre Dame 29-56, so very even. Time of possession. What a good game tonight. Unfortunately, one team had to lose, and it was another team I sung. I picked Tennessee to go all the way. They lost. Picked Georgia. They lost. Picked Penn State. They lost. So I will – next week it'll be see who I picked to see who loses in the national title game. But on that note, folks, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to wrap up. Hopefully the missus does a watch party a bit so I can finish eating, do some other crazy things in the background. But on that note, thank you everybody that came. Thanks for everybody that stayed alert. And like I said, I like doing this, but, we can always do stuff in any of these streams. That's why, we can talk about other random silly stuff as you want. But on that note, I'm going to say good night, everybody. Watch your notifications in case the missus decides to do something in a bit. Y'all have a great night, and I will talk to you tomorrow night, at least at 10 o'clock for the Late Night with Dad Man. Maybe a little bit earlier, depending if I want to talk football, or maybe we'll just pick it up with Connie Cleary and Wes Cagle tomorrow night. But in that note, y'all have a great night. Yeah, what a choke job. Hey, guess what? You can talk about it tomorrow night. I'd like to hear what you have to say, and especially this coaching decision at the end. But everybody, y'all have a great night. Thank you again, and y'all have a great be happy, Penn State fans, for a great season. And y'all have a great night, and see ya at the missus in the morning. Bye, all.